There's a situation.
I'm the situation.
Yes.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen?
Oh, I'm Snooky. Hi.
No, you don't want
This
to be
is Snooki.
Snooki, bro.
This is Requiem for a Tuesday. This is your main man's Adam Pecora here. I am joined for the first time by my main midnight meat man.
Hi, I'm George.
His name's George. How are you, George?
I'm good. I'm happy to be here. This very
George
exciting.
is a meat man and a psychedelic adventurer with Justice and I, who's also in the room. What's up, Justice? Welcome back.
Hi.
You guys know him well.
Yeah, it's like we're talking on the phone. We got to act like it at least.
He's got his hand like he's talking on the phone.
Ring,
There's
ring,
no
ring.
video. This isn't Microwave Minutes. Yeah, he still does that show for those of you who might be interested. He's just, a lazy piece of shit.
George, you watched one of the episodes. What did you think?
I think it's amazing.
He loved it.
I think it's a great.
Stop
show,
doing the
man.
phone thing and put the mic in front of your
All
mouths.
right, all
God
right.
damn it.
It's a podcast.
Wait, so
We're doing a loose one today, folks, if you haven't caught wind.
are we going to do psychedelic journey episode?
Well, okay, no. First off, maybe we can talk about it. We'll see where it goes.
Yeah,
we'll
I
have to
guess
do
we've
the
never
weeds
talked about
again, and
that.
we'll drink more.
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
I don't know what's going on. But first things first. If the audio's not great, too bad. Deal with it. The show's free. Give me money. Buy my shit on RFAT.bigcartel.com if you want it to be better. But also, we kind of threw this shit together last minute. And this motherfucker in Miami who promised free next day delivery is blaming the pandemic that's been happening for 11 months on why he hasn't cashed in on his promise of free next day delivery. I call that a bullshit thing, and I should have a better audio interface, so you can blame some guy in Miami.
It's true
Yeah.
because you did pay on time. So
I paid immediately with a credit card,
Fuck
like an
Miami.
American citizen.
I don't do that.
Yeah, you can't get credit cards. You're a fucking bum.
I
yeah,
got
they
to.
won't let me have.
Bro, I'm not a bum anymore. It's
Yeah, whatever.
recovered.
You're fucking like $600 limits.
It's 1,000.
Ooh, 1,000.
1,200.
That's really good.
Yeah.
They won't let me get a credit card right now. I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder
been
why you're a
denied.
fucking degenerate.
Listen
said
here,
no.
Mr. Pex. Okay.
First things first, can we just say that I'm a fucking gambling legend? Okay? So I'm better at money in every conceivable capacity compared to you clowns. How's that for
You
an
just asked
alliteration?
for some.
Anyway, I won over $500 on the Super Bowl last night. Shout out to my main man's Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Bucks, who pretty much did exactly what they said I thought that they would, just to an even greater level. So,
Which was
defensive line dominance over the barely upholstered, thrown together fucking losers that are the Kansas City Chiefs offensive line.
ragtag.
That was in that game. They were short 4 out of 5 guys, and everybody was just like, literally, when I say everybody, in this sense, we're talking to like the experts. I'm doing air quotes for the folks at home. ESPN, whatever, blogger people that get paid millions of dollars to do this shit. Whenever pressed with the information of like, oh, well, the decimated offensive line versus like an elite defensive line of the Bucs that is playing better than they have all year, with like literally like all pro guys across the entire front, and whenever asked the question like, how's that matchup gonna go, everybody's response was just like, well, they're the Chiefs. And it's the laziest bullshit excuse that's ever happened. And the thing is, like, everybody got away with it because it always made sense, because the Chiefs always fucking win. They just really always do figure out a way. And they can just score on you in a second. But then they just didn't. You know what I mean? Like, they got shut the fuck down and embarrassed. And now all these fucking clowns are on TV, and their excuse for weeks leading up to the game was just, the Chiefs will just do it. And it's like, fuck you. You know what I mean? Like, I'm supposed to listen to you. You're a fucking expert. That's the amount of effort you're willing to put in. How about you analyze the matchup like I did on this fucking show right here?
Well, there's no faith like blind faith.
What a great rebuttal. Oh, my God.
He got me. I guess it's all for nothing, ladies and gentlemen.
You also guessed the Gatorade right.
I guess the kid. Yeah, I will say.
Dude, I was so impressed that Joanna was like, "Did you guess the Gatorade right?" She's like, "Really?" I don't understand what I'm looking at.
So, for a disclaimer, the money that I won was basically all on bullshit.
Talk about blind
Well,
faith.
no. So I put my money, like my big money bet. I've only put in $100, okay, and then FanDuel just gave me $50 extra. So I only bet $150 total
Oh my God,
dollars
that's even better.
on this thing, right? I put $50 on the Bucks parlayed with the over because the odds are better, and the over obviously didn't hit. It wasn't even close. So I lost that one. And then I bet Chris Godwin to be MVP just on an offshoot chance because the odds were crazy good. Didn't win that. And then I bet the exact score to be 31-28 Bucks. It was obviously only 31-9. So I lost that. That would have won me like 4 G's though. The odds were so insane, it doesn't make any
Dude,
sense.
it would have been crazy.
Yeah, I know. I would have lost it. I would have went and got a handy down the street. It's cheap. It's cheaper than you think, ladies and gentlemen. And it's
What,
closer
cut
too.
into those
There's one
winnings at all?
there's one way closer to you than you think. Let me just tell you that.
I think I have one right next to the fire station on Ashland.
I'm sure.
I wouldn't know. I've never gone.
Is the vestibule door locked? Like the outer door? Is it locked? Like the inner
It's got
inner
gates.
door,
It's
but
got like bars.
oh yeah, that's a spot.
Oh wow.
Anyway. The Super Bowl happened. And so the other bet that I had,
What were all the things you could bet on? You bet on
you
a
can
game,
bet on
there's a
like you can
lot
bet
of
on like
things.
anything.
and they're predetermined on this thing. Like you just pick from them. Like what Gatorade color are you talking about? What Gatorade color are you talking about?
Like so when a coach wins the Super Bowl, they splash Gatorade on him.
And you picked the color,
Yeah,
and the color was
blue.
Glacier Freeze.
It was blue.
Ah, okay.
I think that is Glacier Freeze.
I would have had like the
I
nice light.
no, it was a dark blue. I think from the picture I saw, so it wasn't. Isn't Glacier Freeze like the sky blue one?
Yeah, yeah.
It was not that.
It was dark.
I'm pretty sure it was a dark blue.
Either way, he bet a general blue. So if it was
Yeah,
Glacier
so
Freeze,
I
he
only
would've
bet-
still won.
I only bet like $25 that it would be blue,
like blue at all.
and that won me like $150.
But you could have said Glacier Freeze and got a
No,
$1,000.
no, it was all just color options. And then I bet that a quarter would be one of the quarters would be scoreless, like 0 points from either team in an entire quarter. $25 on that won me like almost $200. And then the one that I actually won on was like, so I didn't have a FanDuel account because I can't. Gambling is like I can't go down the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
So like I was like, I'm only gonna bet on the Super Bowl because the thing is, when they gave me the $50 extra, I was like, fuck, what am I supposed to do with this extra $50? And I was about to live bet a Bulls game that was going on, and I was like, dude, this is a problem already. And you know what? The next morning I woke up, the Bulls totally fucking won. I would have made like $200. And it's like, I see, I can't be doing this.
Everybody would have put that $200 on a bum game the next day.
Probably, yeah, exactly. It just starts the cycle. Anyway, so I couldn't do it. So I was like, I have to put all this money on the Super Bowl, and then I'm gonna tap out. But it was a new account, and the promo for the Super Bowl is basically, you bet $5, and we'll just give you ridiculous odds either way, like plus 5,500, which means you'll just make a killing off that $5 if you're right. And it was literally just win or lose, so I just bet the Bucks again. I just wrote them, and I immediately after I placed it, instantly regretted it because I was like, I could have just used this promo to cover my ass, and then just bet the Chiefs, and I would have won $300 if the Chiefs won, and then I could have hoped my other ones hit. But I was like, no, I'm riding this. Brady's my guy. Let's do it. And it was the right move because that one won me the most money. A $5 bet because of their promo won me like $280. So shout out to FanDuel as if this was a fucking ad, like it's some podcast that people listen to.
Shout out FanDuel. We'll do it on the next episode. Keep shouting them out, and they'll give you some coverage.
Well, I won some fucking cash, so I mean, shout out to them. Thanks, FanDuel.
Yeah, it's really awesome. Those promos are cool as fuck. I wish I knew more about football.
I
Promo
texted him to
code
bet it.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. I told you guys to bet it.
Yeah, you did.
I got Ricky to do it, but he bet the Chiefs. So tough.
Because of the Chiefs.
Can't bet against the Bucks, baby.
Tom Brady's going to have a Super Bowl ring for every finger before 50.
Dude, Tom Brady got a
going to.
woman pregnant, left her after finding out, and then married the richest supermodel on Earth. And the first chick, they're totally chill. That's how great he is just at everything. Imagine trying to juggle those balls.
What do you think of his hairstyles?
Well, at this point, it's got to be plugs. There's no way that his hair is that thick and full because
No, he's not the
it
one
hasn't
on the
looked this
billboards.
good in a long time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's gone through a lot of crazy hair phases. His wife's a European fucking international superstar. In every other place on Earth, he is Gisele Bündchen's husband.
Oh.
She is only Tom Brady's wife in America. He's nobody everywhere else. She makes more money than him. Like, it's not even close. He's the fucking trophy husband. She's like, I bagged the pretty boy athlete. Like, I'm an empire.
That's why he's winning all those rings. Otherwise, he's gonna lose his marriage. You know.
Yeah, if he's not the best of the best, he's a fucking dork, dude. Have you ever heard him talk? He says neat.
I have never heard of.
He says
actually.
neat. He's amazing.
Neat is okay.
There was a great moment in the game where there was a lot of great taunting moments in the game, which was awesome. So Tyreek Hill has a taunt because he's like literally like the fastest person almost on Earth. He was like an Olympic sprint qualifier. Like he's so fast. And so here's the thing: when he's running past people, he like holds up a peace sign at them because he just blew them by, and it just embarrasses them, right? So he torched the Bucks when they played in the regular season, and burned them like crazy. Anyway, on a 4th down play, the pass got broken up that was intended for him, and the dude got right up in his face, looked him dead in the eyes, and put a peace sign in his face, and they threw a penalty, but it was already a turnover on down, so it didn't matter.
Yeah.
And the entire Chiefs sideline was like defeated and broken and all mad, and everybody just dapped the dude up because that shit was raw as fuck. Like, everybody knew it. He didn't get in any kind of, like, no coach was like, what are you doing out there?
Yeah.
Everybody's like, you're the fucking man. And that was how the whole game was played. It was played, the Bucks were like, we're fucking here to do a job, and we're going to fucking do it right now. Like, they're like, we're boys squatted up. And the Chiefs, last year they were down 24 points or 21 points, whatever, to the Texans. They ended up winning by 30 because for 1 second they were never defeated. They never thought they were out of it. Mahomes was on the sideline, like, barking his boys up, dapping them up, letting them know, like, we got this. And the entire game, the Chiefs sideline was, like, flabbergasted by what was happening. Like, they were not on each other's side at all. They were yelling at each other. They looked dejected, like, after something would happen, because normally everything just works out.
Yeah.
And they just got fucked up. Like, they got their shit rocked. It was
The Chiefs are just gonna do it.
embarrassing.
So
And it's a little upsetting because
they're easily upset. The Chiefs.
no,
are.
they're not.
Oh.
It was shocking. Like, what happened last night was shocking.
Oh.
I'm not going to act like the only thing that I predicted was that the Bucks would win, and a big reason would be because of the line matchup.
Yeah.
But I didn't predict a blowout. Like, I'm not going to try to act like that. I literally predicted the score to be 31-28.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I bet on that.
Yeah.
So like I'm not going to act like I saw that coming, but I expected what happened to be the reason they won. Because there were analysts who were like, look at the first half of their matchup when they played in the regular season where the Chiefs dominated them. And it's like, yeah, but look at the second half, which happened later.
Mm-hmm.
The Bucks shut up the offense down for the most part and came back. They lost ultimately, but it's like, why would you look at the first half? Why wouldn't you look at the adjustment? These fucking experts on TV again.
Mm-hmm.
Why would I look at the first half of something? That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't tell me the right part of the story. I want to know how it ended, not how it started.
It's not really speaking for morale either.
But anyway, yeah, it's just like there was just no respect given really to the Bucks at all, and it's just like if you look at them on paper, like the talent level is insane, and their coaches are top notch.
Yeah.
And they just really got completely disrespected by everybody. Like everybody acted like they didn't even really have that much of a chance. Hardly anybody picked them to win, and I just like if you just like watched it, it's like what are you seeing that I'm missing? Because it looks like they're fucking awesome.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like I don't get it. I really didn't have that much confidence in the Chiefs at all. And then you really thought about it. It's like they didn't get to travel until Friday, so they were like kind of jet lagged or whatever. And then like on Friday, one of their coaches, who was the head coach's son, got into a car wreck and like fucked up some kids.
Yeah.
And he's in like the hospital and shit. And it's like, you're going to still pick the Bucks in this game? They're all fucked up. They don't have any of their shit together. Plus all the problems that they actually have on the real team. It's like, what are we talking about here? Oh, they're still just going to show up, just crush it. They're like, oh, Patrick Mahomes needs surgery on his toe. It's like, yeah, he'll just show up and crush it. It's like, what are we talking about? It's just like total disrespect. Everybody wanted just like the media buzz. How do we just say the hot thing? It's just so clicky. It's weird that even like sports media is trying to do all the weird fake newsy shit that everybody else is trying to do. It's just like, how do we get whatever makes people watch? It's like, can somebody just have a real opinion and actually like analyze the sport? That's the whole point. What am I watching for if you're just going to say some dumb thing that everybody else is saying?
What did you watch it on?
What, the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Television.
Yeah, but what channel? Was it only on one thing? Was it
Yeah.
only on CBS?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know it was always on CBS.
It's not always on CBS. It changes networks every year. It's either on CBS, Fox, or NBC.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I didn't.
All right. I just told you. I don't know.
Maybe if it was on NBC, it would have had less bad opinion.
It would have been a better game.
That has
I-
nothing to
it
do
would-
with it.
maybe
It
it
would
would've been
not
a
have
better
been a
game.
better
I
game.
would have watched
It would
I think.
not have been
I
a better
probably would've
game.
watched it too,
NBC is the worst network for football.
Oh,
Chris
well,
Collinsworth is fucking annoying, and so is Al Michaels. I don't give a fuck about either of them. They suck. Tony Romo's the best. CBS is the best network for it to be on, and then Fox is right there because I like Aikman and Buck too. Like, those are all Fox and CBS, solid guys. I like them.
Me too.
Well, I think that's why you have such a contributing argument to, media distortion because
Well,
you
no, all of
like
that
those
shit.
hosts.
No, all
maybe they
that's
get
not-
fake news all the time.
Not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about in the lead up, ESPN people, podcast people, all mediums, whether you're on like the major news, all the way through people that are like journalists, all the way through people that are like bloggers. It was just all the same shit everywhere.
Yeah.
And it's just like, how is that really everyone's opinion? That like they'll just do it. It's like, what does that take? That's not any effort at all. Like, what are you explaining to me? What is your point here?
I mean, it was a time where you didn't need effort. People were gonna read that anyway.
It's nonsense.
It would have been cool if they
It's like, but like, can we just look at the matchup though? And the excuse was like, well, they're the Chiefs. It's like, yeah, but how does that actually solve any of the problems they're facing in the game? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, kind of.
Whatever. The people at home get me. I hope you're all on my side, and if you're not, I don't really care.
I'm not against
I
you.
won
just don't know
$500, so you can go fuck yourselves.
Yeah. The come up was real. For sure.
Yeah, I'm a fucking millionaire.
Yeah, props.
The kids got results. Is all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. Don't
Exponential
start
growth
betting,
only.
though. Don't do it.
I want to.
Yeah, it sounds
I
like
had
it's
to
a
stop
rabbit hole for
playing
you.
Fallout New Vegas because I couldn't leave the tables. I'm not kidding. All I did was play blackjack.
I stopped playing
Were you
Witcher
good at
3.
it?
Dude, I would go.
Went,
I would fluctuate. So let's say I started with like 300,000. I'd get up to like 900,000. But then before I knew it, I'd be like down to like 80K,
Oh,
and then I'd build my way right back up. And once I got back to even, I would bow out and leave, and it'd be like 6 hours.
Are you serious? In Fallout New Vegas?
Yeah, that's how I stopped playing. I didn't play it very much. And then on
That's amazing.
there's a Final Fantasy Online, not the shitty one. They like redid it after the shitty one. I used to have to play that because I was a prisoner at my ex-girlfriend's house,
It
and
was all you had?
well, trust me, I didn't get a whole lot of say in anything. So when that game was on, I played it. I did my job, and
I won
there's
the money.
there's a game within Final Fantasy. There's a casino within that game, and then within the casino, I went all over the casino, played plenty of games in the casino, but my favorite was Triple Triad, and that was like an interesting card game. It's like pretty unique. Final Fantasy people, I'm sure, are aware of it.
Is it like an open
But I
world?
wasn't
You-
familiar
you
with it.
Walk into the casino and you don't play
Oh.
any of the games.
Oh yeah, you get in there,
And
and then it basically loads them up
it's
like
triple triad card game,
yeah,
like
and
blackjack or like
yeah,
fantasy blackjack.
but it's like a unique game that they made up. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's clever. And what was I gonna say? Yeah, it basically just like loads up like mini games. It's like imagine you like loaded a Tony Hawk level and then it like had a bunch of quests within the level. It's like
Yeah.
that type of thing.
Got it. Yeah.
So you like load the casino and then each one is a game.
That's cool.
Yeah. Pretty good game to be honest, but it's like one of those we have to pay every month, which is horse shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's whack
because it's
as
like
fuck.
online with a bunch of people.
Yeah, it's an MMO.
Yeah. That's how they get you.
That sounds pretty dope, honestly. I feel like that would be fun, especially for people that played Final Fantasy, that were big fans of it. Like, they could probably are still putting hours into that.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sure. I
Yeah.
think it's Final Fantasy 15 is the one.
Oh, and
It's
it's
the
the
online
online.
I want to
like,
say, but I could be way off.
They continued after. Yeah, it's probably just called Final
Some
Fantasy
fucking
Online.
weeb just shit his pants right now.
That's not
'cause-
even right!
Sorry, bro. Clean your diety.
Yeah, the come up is real, and you're not playing that right now, and you can't start betting either.
Also, I'm just gonna let the record show that I've had X amount of alcohol and X amount of other things, so that's the guy you're getting. So, just to clarify, I'm feeling a little Irish.
Yeah.
We're getting angry.
If we could go to the casino, we'd already be there.
Oh,
would love
baby, let's go
that.
to East Hammond, Indiana right now. I'll get my dick sucked in the parking lot for $40.
That's what we should do for the next episode. We should just mic up
Oh.
and walk around a casino.
Bro, I guarantee you could get him to record for not that much more.
We got Lavier
What?
mics.
Oh, I was just talking about us. Mic us up and just have a day at the casino, and that's the next episode. But we could talk to each other.
No, I don't talk
Oh,
at the
they're gonna think
casino.
we're
I'm all
scamming
about
and
my
kick us out.
business.
Yeah, we don't want to get scammed. We don't
Oh,
want to
yeah,
be a
that's-
I'm
scam.
laser focused at the casino.
Dude, I didn't think I was gonna. I didn't think I'd be able to get him out of there. I didn't even want him to go.
I told you to leave. I said go. I'll be back at the hotel when I'm done.
And
Like,
when I thought
didn't-
done meant out of money entirely. Like I thought he was gonna come back without a shirt.
I told you I had a plan. It was ironclad. I know what I'm doing. I left my cards in the room. You go in with the amount you want to
He's
spend.
the kind of guy who's got his card numbers memorized. He
I
would.
don't.
He would
I
have got
don't.
the cheddar.
I promise I don't. I don't even know what the last 4 digits of my debit
I bet
card
you
are.
wish you had
I
the
think it's
filling out.
8052. I'm kind of kidding. I don't
I
know.
have mine
Let me check it.
memorized.
Let's check it.
I pay for a storage unit over
If
the
you
phone every
wouldn't-
week.
It is
Would've
8052.
left
a
him,
month.
But
he would
either way.
still be in East Hammond, Indiana.
Yes. Yeah.
No, see, here's the thing. The reality is I'll never fucking be in East Hammond, Indiana. I don't think it's East Hammond. I think it's just Hammond. But either way, I'm not going to Hammond. Fuck Hammond, okay? I don't want to get stabbed. I'm good. That place is disgusting.
I've been there, I think.
Yeah, we have. Remember that one time we had to drive through Gary?
Yeah.
I don't even want to drive through it. I don't want to be near it. Me and Juan once pulled off the side of the road. We went to take a piss in Gary. I almost died.
I don't believe that.
From the
Just on fear alone.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
There was nobody around. It could not have been a safer trip to the bathroom. Everything went really smooth. But
The
it's
walls in the alley
it's a
were
nightmare.
padded. Like
It's a
we were
nightmare
totally
in
fine.
there. It's a fucking war zone out there in Gary. You ever been to Gary, George?
Not that I know of.
You ever
Maybe
been
I
to
drove
George,
through
Gary?
Hey.
Where's Gary?
Indiana, Gary, Indiana.
Well, you
The home of
spend-
Michael Jackson.
You spend a lot of time in Indiana?
No, fuck
I think
Indiana.
I've ever been to Indiana.
Yeah, you have.
Are you serious?
We've been there. We drove the whole way back in Indiana.
Oh
From
yeah, we were
Kentucky.
parallel. We were
Yeah.
like in.
Yeah, we were next to Illinois. Like the first road over in Indiana
Was it-
is like an interstate up, and then we didn't turn back into Illinois till we were
It
in
was
like
weird.
Joliet or some
They
shit.
call
or
that
wherever the
one,
fuck.
Highway
don't
1.
We were right next to a highway, but it looked like we were in like kind of like a rural.
Bro, at one
Eight-
point I was going like 130 miles an hour, and then like
In a Fiat.
something just told me it wasn't gonna last, and then there was a trolley, like within 10 seconds of me getting down to like 80 miles an hour.
A trolley?
Is that not what they're called?
Trolley?
Am I too hip for you guys, or am
I
I
don't know what-
stupid? I'm
what
either
you're
hip
talking
or
about.
stupid, which
probably-
is similar.
You're stupid hip, that's for sure.
Oh, baby, let me kiss you in
Sold
the
it.
teeth. You ever kiss a girl's teeth?
Yeah.
You ever tooth tap a bitch?
Oh, absolutely.
You
It's
gotta rub
never exciting. It's
They
always
yell,
it's always
and I'm
uncomfortable.
like,
Well, it's like, how are your teeth that sensitive? Like, don't act like that hurt.
Hey, I've got some pretty sensitive teeth that
But
probably would hurt.
there are literally bones coming out of your face. Like, my
Exactly.
bones hitting your bones doesn't hurt.
You don't know that. That's your only exposed
You
bone.
want to tooth tap me? Your stash is long. You got to trim
I
that. That's
know.
coming out
Well, they
hard.
wouldn't have noticed until you said.
You look like a Jack Russell Terrier.
Well, it's for a cosplay. I don't wanna
what
talk
is the
about it now.
cosplay?
I'm gonna be a Jack Russell Terrier. It was supposed to be a surprise. I need a guy to play the tail, and I was gonna pitch it later, but since I got you both here right now, and you're a little bit under the gun,
Yeah.
who's gonna be the tail? You gotta keep up with
What
me.
does
I'm
that?
thinking
What does that
justice.
mean? What does that entail?
You ever seen like two people dress up as one horse?
As a horse?
We're gonna be a giant.
You want me to
Jack
be the
Russell
ass
Terrier.
part?
Well, I
Well,
already
here's
got
my
the stash,
question.
so-
Here's my
just
question.
Your mouth is gonna be sticking out.
What does that mean, though?
Yeah, that's the only.
Am I bent over?
Yeah.
How does that work?
I think
On
we
your
both. I think we
hands.
both are.
No, you would just be because you'd be the head, so you would just stand up if you're in the front.
Oh, you're a
So
Jack
what?
Russell
I'm like-
Terrier,
I'm
not a
like-
You
llama.
be
I'm
in
like-
his ass and he be out,
Right, like
with
I,
you were the
I
only
have to
bent over.
walk at 90 degrees, like holding your
Yes.
waist. Like I'm
Yes.
good, bro. That's back problems.
That doesn't make any sense. I feel like we'd have to both be.
Even if we're
pretty
both
low.
bent.
You
No.
could be feet connecting and then his arms down and your arms down.
I just think either way, that's a tough gig. I'm out.
and then
Well-
your head is the tail, Adam.
You'll
and you
do
just
it.
like
No,
flip
you'll
back
do
and
it.
forth.
No.
Oh, so you'd be walking backwards.
Yeah,
and I'd
yeah,
be walking
yeah.
forward.
You would be
Exactly.
wheelbarrowing me backwards. Yeah, so you would be holding my ankles, and I would be crawling backwards on my hands.
No, yeah,
Oh,
we'd
but
have to
but
tape you
your
guys
feet would
together
be
at
like-
the feet.
I would be. Yeah, I would have your. Yes. I would. I'm sorry. I was miming it. I'm miming it out. I'm moving the mic. But yeah. So yeah, I would have your ankles, but you're behind me,
Yes.
and you're walking on your hands while I walk.
yeah.
on my
So like
feet.
the soles of my feet would be going away from you. You'd
Yeah,
be holding
yeah.
my shoelaces.
Ah, okay.
We're gonna tape you guys together at your feet.
It's just looking less and less like a Jack Russell Terrier.
Justice cannot focus.
Yeah, I'm trying.
You know what? You know what I really like? I like the dog costume where it looks like it's two dogs stealing something. You know what I'm talking about?
What?
No.
There's a costume that you can put on a dog where it looks like it's two dogs making a heist.
I did.
So where does the how do you make one dog look like two?
Is it a bandit mask on one and then a dog connected to the bandit mask on the back and then
Wait, are they?
Try to
is
tell
it-
me what you just said again.
what?
Exactly. How did I know? Do I know my guy or do I know my guy, ladies and gentlemen?
I think I was following him. What he was saying was it was the mask attached to the bandit, which becomes the dog, and the dog is what's being stolen.
No. I'm talking about the mask has a fake.
Oh, is there?
A
There
fake
has
dog
to
on
be
the
at least
back.
one fake dog.
I mean,
Yeah,
just
there
look up
has
the
to be.
picture. We can't keep doing this. You're putting 9 minutes on here on
I
the
know.
dog costume?
Oh my god!
Look it up.
I think because people need to know. I think both the dogs are fake in the costume, and the costume makes the dog look like money.
Oh my god!
If both of the dogs are fake, then where does the real dog go?
He looks like the money, and that's what makes it Halloween.
But where?
If a dog went as a dog as Halloween,
It
it'd
was
be-
not a costume.
where's the imagination?
That's a good point.
You're welcome.
This is gold right here.
Hit me up. Hit me up next fall. I'm gonna open up a Spirit, the nearest rundown strip mall near you.
Gonna run a spirit.
Better Call Saul style.
Yeah.
Can't wait for season 6.
Me
Bob
too.
Odenkirk said shit's gonna be wild.
Yeah, I mean that's it, right? This is the last one. They
Last
called it.
one. It's gonna all come together finally.
Last
Better
one
Call
for what?
I
Better
think
Call
it's.
Saul,
I think
last
it's.
season.
I think it's 13 episodes though, not 10, which is sick.
Yeah, that's good.
First
Any
time.
little bit helps.
I didn't watch it all.
Have
I
you
watched
watched any of it?
one season maybe.
Oh,
Yeah.
you gotta keep it moving,
like it?
baby. It's incredible. It gets
I-
astronomically. It's the epitome of exponential growth only.
In terms of Breaking Bad.
In terms of what? In
Just at
terms of
all.
its quality, it just keeps getting better.
Yeah.
And it already starts out pretty solid.
Yeah. I
And then
remember
it's just
being
like
good.
season 4 is like holy shit, and then season 5 is like I could watch this every day forever. Season 5 was like I can't believe it's over already.
Damn.
10 hours just flies by. Magic. It's just magic. And you know the tragedy's coming too, so it's just like I hate when things keep getting better for these people.
It's pretty easy to say that the show would last on its own, but I don't know if you can say that.
I almost wish I hadn't seen Breaking Bad yet.
Why?
Just to be able to tell if it is a good show by itself.
No, because then it would be even better. Because I really, really wouldn't have any idea of how it's going to end.
I think that level of
Got it.
investment.
I wouldn't even be thinking about it. But like, I wouldn't be thinking about Mike, Gus, like all the characters that show up from Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know who any of them are, so I wouldn't have any connotation to them. So I just think it would just be a really interesting dynamic to start it completely fresh like that. Like, that's a unique thing.
Well,
Yeah.
I think because that show's not going to have time to sum up who those characters were, it would be more confusing and harder to follow if you didn't know who they were. And who they
No,
were gonna
because
be.
Mike has that intro episode in the beginning where
Well,
they
Mike's
show.
different, but Gus, I think they don't give enough time.
That's good. Right now, all you think is what you think about him when he shows up in Breaking Bad. He's the cartel guy.
Yeah.
He sells meth out of a chicken thing. That's all you know about him. You don't know how dark it is. It's good. And then you'll eventually learn it when you... I'm saying still start Breaking Bad. Like, watch the prequel from season 1 to 6 once it's over, and then dive right into Breaking Bad and watch it all connect back together. Like, that's magic. So
Yeah.
being able to do it for the first time would be pretty gnarly.
Did you like El Camino?
Oh, you're saying...
No, it was shit.
Oh,
It was dog shit.
What? That wasn't dog shit.
It was dog shit. It was
Oh,
a
come on.
waste of a thing. They shouldn't have
No.
made it.
How is it a waste of a thing? It was either that or
I
nothing.
think I did it on the show already, so I'm not gonna we're not gonna do a whole thing on that right now.
Yeah.
Alright.
But the gist of it is, they were just like, okay, but what happened to Jesse in the finale?
Yeah.
It's like the whole point of the finale was that it was an ambiguous ending. I thought the movie was gonna actually like do something, and it was just like, oh no, he got away and went to Alaska, just like you should have assumed when he broke free. The movie was just like, oh well, now you can watch it, and it's like I didn't want to watch it.
But yeah, that's you. I wanted to watch it. I'm glad it happened.
It's dumb. The show was perfect. It didn't need that.
But
That did nothing.
Better Call Saul
It
is,
did
I know
nothing
it's
to
not the
add to
same
the
at all.
show.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
The whole point, yes, it does matter.
Well, they made it so separate that you just never have to watch it. You don't have
But
to
I
watch
did
it.
watch it. And I felt that I had to watch it because I love Breaking Bad.
Well,
So you know what I mean? Why wouldn't I watch it?
yes.
They're like, you won't believe this thing. They're like, I think it's just as good as anything we did in the show. And you know what? They fucking lied. Because it wasn't. It wasn't. Watch the finale and tell me that the movie's just as good as that. Get the fuck out of here. Are you kidding me? It's not even close.
I think it was good.
Wasn't
I would
it?
rather watch The Fly than watch that fucking movie. Fuck that movie.
I liked it.
George, you like Jeff Goldblum?
I fucking love Jeff Goldblum.
Nice.
Fuck Jeff Goldblum.
You don't like him?
He's fine. I don't know.
He's cool.
He's doing
That movie
At
sucked.
this
the
point-
movies with the dinosaurs.
Well, his shtick of I'm Jeff Goldblum, look how weird I am, is now too much. I didn't think it was dumb at first, but now he's really doing it
I
too
think it's 'cause
much, and
people
it
asked
is.
him to do it.
I know.
or he
Yeah,
wasn't
exactly.
doing
Yeah, he
anything.
capitalized on it real quick.
No, but the initial capitalization was good, and now I think it is too corporatized, and it's like now he's not even being himself; he is acting like he would.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it originally started as, oh, look at Jeff Goldblum, not in character.
Yeah.
Isn't he a wild guy? And it's now become, hey, Jeff Goldblum, you need to play Jeff Goldblum in all these commercials.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, now this sucks.
I mean, I definitely switched to Verizon, but yeah, it's kind of annoying.
How's your service?
But for shitty.
Yeah,
I
Just
have
like-
AT&T.
just like Jeff Goldblum's material.
I actually have T-Mobile.
I also do. It's fine.
It's okay.
I'm not.
What do you
gonna-
got, Cricket? You broke motherfucker?
I,
Look at this dirty ass guy. Look at his pants.
I got AT&T.
What kind of pants are those?
Who's the AT&T rep? You know, who's the spot? Who's
That stupid bitch. Dude, those commercials are so terrible. I'm so
Why?
mad that I'm standing up right now. Okay? Because there's a commercial where she is standing in a store, right? The store is completely empty.
An
Okay?
AT&T.
Yes. In an AT&T store. Are you familiar with that? Does that make sense to
I've
you?
been in a couple
He's
times.
describing the rep for the AT&T.
So she's
mobile
fucking
carrier.
standing
It's
in
like
there.
blue.
She's standing in there. She's got her stupid little blue shirt on.
Blue, yeah.
That's the
See, I
polo.
knew.
Yeah,
I
business
knew.
casual. Yeah.
It's not a polo, but that's fine.
Got 3 buttons and a collar. What else is it?
Is there more buttons?
There might be more buttons. I don't know. We're not gonna nitpick here, Georgie.
We're gonna watch it after.
Hey, Georgie. Had to do it to him. I had to do it to him. Anyway. So this bitch, she's standing in there, no mask on, inside the store, right? And then she's just like, oh, this is the best deal ever, whatever. Okay? And then there's a guy outside of the store through the window who has a mask on, and he's like, you should make a big deal about this. And she's like, a bigger deal? And he's like, no, I said bigger, which he didn't. He said big the first time. So it's like none of the conversation even makes any sense, like they're back and forth. But also, why is he outside the store screaming through the fucking window? He has a mask on, come inside the store, and why doesn't she have one on if she's working in the store?
I think the store was closed and she lives there.
No. Nonsense. It's stupid, and I fucking hate
Her
it.
best friend
And
was a pair of
it's just
scissors
like
and it
the
offended a mug.
It's just like the people
Nothing
who
makes sense in
who wrote that commercial or the people who ultimately edited it down to what it was are so clearly just fucking corporate drones who like are so disconnected from all reality because like the conversation that happens in there is so unfathomable, like, and it doesn't make any sense. It's like uncanny valley speech. It's like trying to talk to a fucking robot. That it was just like, how did you think that this would be an effective advertisement? Is this supposed to be funny? What is this supposed to be? The sentences don't even make any sense, Georgie.
Well, the reality is that it is effective commercial. It's an effective commercial.
It's effective in that I
upsets
definitely will not spend a fucking dime on shitty fucking AT&T.
You are out.
So I have
They can't even spend any of their billions of dollars on a decent fucking advertisement.
It's not that bad, but I drop sometimes.
I'm just telling you that although it did not sell you, it sold enough people. That is.
This is what happens when you give me
commercial.
alcohol and a microphone.
Nobody
This is why
told
I
you.
don't drink on this show for a reason.
You needed to get AT&T, but I've got it and don't get
And
it.
I'm telling you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's dog shit. I've had it in the past. They fuck you. They like to skull fuck you with fees.
My grandparents are grandfathered in, so it's it's fine. I have a really decent price phone bill.
Low prices.
Well, how do you define
high,
decent?
high
How much you spending,
standards.
Big Daddy?
$65.
How'd you get the payment so low?
They're grandfathered in or something.
Oh my Atlanta.
I don't really know. I just
You just spend the money?
yeah.
You just fucking hand it over? You gotta
No.
fucking check your cronies, bro. They'll skim some off the top on you.
They're not my cronies, man. They're my grandparents.
I've heard it both ways.
I'm not here to judge, but if you guys get T-Mobile, I'm assuming it's cheaper.
You never
and
say,
probably
"Hey,
have coverage in
Grams,
more places.
get the
so
fucking work."
It's just comfortability, you know.
Yeah,
I hardly set this one
$40
up,
a
let
month?
alone a new one.
Yeah, mine is.
That's great. I'll pay a little bit more. It's fine.
And half the time, my mom is just like, "I'm, whatever. I don't need $40." So I'm
Yeah.
like, "All right, sick." I was only on the plan because it was cheap, but I don't even got to pay for it half the time.
There is no reason why.
What a sweet old lady.
She
There
sounds
is
like
no
the best.
reason why I ever need to really see a cell phone commercial. I don't need to see
That's the
those
thing.
commercials.
Who's like, let me get one of those? You
Yeah, what is
know what? I'm convinced. Let me get down there and sign up.
I think it's for all the people who just got off the phone with customer service and are angry, and they turn on their TV and they're like,
Like,
"Oh,
oh,
these people are great."
That's
Oh
why
my
I have
God.
T-Mobile.
Also, what's dumb about it though is that like every phone carrier advertises the iPhone like it's exclusive, like it used to be, but it's not. And then Apple also has their own ads for it, so it's like, Jesus Christ,
More bars in more places.
That was impressive. I'm glad you didn't ground it. I thought he was going to ground it. He dropped the mic for those listening. It was scary. I got scared. I was
did
ready.
he
I
hear
was
it?
bracing
No,
for.
without mention, I don't think
No.
we would have ever known.
Yeah, I broke. That was my fault.
No.
But I was bracing for a really hefty noise impact for when it
Call
hit the
me
ground.
Adam Lazara. I'm your Taking Back Sunday host.
Fuck Taking Back Sunday.
Oh, don't go there with me.
Yeah, we can't do that conversation. You're not allowed to like brand new anymore.
Who, me?
Everybody.
Oh, what happened?
We don't need to talk about it. We'll just move on.
Tell me later.
Okay.
Not
Yeah.
here.
He got into something.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Whatever.
We can talk about anything else on this thing, but
He
we can't talk
stormed-
about the one thing now.
He
There are
stormed the
two sacred
Capitol.
things.
He was
What?
He was there?
Yeah.
That makes me want. I don't know.
I didn't know
He
that.
took a shit on Pelosi's desk.
Well, there you go. There you go. It's my new favorite song.
Imagine you were dumb enough to run into that building, kick your feet up on a desk, and you're like, "Yeah, I run the country now."
What if someone just like got hired?
Could you imagine being that fucking stupid?
Is that what they thought?
Yeah, they thought that they were cooing.
Can I imagine?
And then a real coup happened in Myanmar, and it's like a fucking real problem that they need to deal with. And it's like, yeah, you know.
Can I
Those guys
imagine
were
having that intelligence level to think that that would work? I can imagine for sure. Yeah.
Imagination.
Yeah, unfortunately, not surprised.
Yeah. But when I imagine, yeah, it's like it doesn't make any sense. You know,
Yeah.
it silly sounds like an awful, awful plan.
Yeah, they really got robbed on that one.
They really were out of. They didn't really, you know. They
Yeah,
didn't think it through.
it's a shame
No,
too,
no,
because I was
it's
just
just-
about to blow up on Parlor. I swear,
Yes, absolutely.
I'm a Parlor sensation.
I miss it. It's going over my head, buddy.
Yeah.
You guys don't know about Parlor?
Yeah, no, I don't know a lot,
No.
about a lot. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
is that the?
Parlor was like a fucking angry white guy social network to be angry and white.
Is a
Oh
white,
my god.
a white
Every
supremacist social network.
Yo, let me just say, shout out to Ricky, who's been on the show, my roommate and talented friend. We were watching some fucking movie about a guy who just goes to prison and loves it and just like becomes the OG prison guy. I don't know what it was. It was like a garbage crime movie. And there's a scene where, so he gets in with like the white people at the prison because he's white, so he didn't really have much of a choice. And then there's a point when he gets out and then is at like one of their gatherings. And Ricky looks at me and he goes, "You ever been to one of those?"
That's amazing.
It was fucking priceless. So shout out to Ricky. I love that.
And your answer was?
Well, I was like, "Oh, you mean a white party?" And he was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "No. But there's still time." So that was my answer to that.
That's good.
It was good. Justice?
I tried to watch.
I
Blade Runner.
got a couple things that I want to say here.
Sam.
I was thinking about, you know,
Free speech.
that's a lot. I'm out.
When I say that, I mean I want a free speech because it ain't free no more, buddy.
Well, what are you trying to free up? What do you need? Like time? Do you need effort? I don't
I'm doing it right now, baby. I'm keeping the dream alive.
Okay.
Have you guys seen the movie Blade Runner, the first one, like the one they made?
Overrated, but yeah.
Never finished it.
Same. And I tried to get it last
2049 is
night,
way better.
fell asleep.
2049 is way better.
It's
Controversial
Harrison
opinion,
Ford,
but
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
It seems really cool. I like the opening where they're like
I mean,
interviewing
it's
that guy.
that's the thing.
I
It
love
is
trippy stuff
it is
like that.
pretty much only a vibe. Like it looks great and it sounds great and the score is amazing, but there's not that much substance to it. And every time I watch it, it's like, what am I missing that makes this movie so fucking legendary? And I don't think I'm missing anything.
I didn't finish the first
I
one.
think it's just
and I'm
kinda
pretty sure I
dull.
fell asleep for the second one.
The second one is long as shit. It's like 3 hours.
Yeah.
But it's amazing. I have the Russian poster right up there.
But
Nice.
who directed them again?
Well, the original one was Ridley Scott,
That's what I thought.
but the
yeah.
new one was Denis
Denis?
Villeneuve.
I don't know who that is either.
It looks like it's Dennis Villeneuve, so I don't know why we don't say
Oh.
that. It's because he's a French Canadian, which is bullshit, but he's talented.
Denis.
He's
I know
good.
that Denis.
If you can
But
get
he's
out of
good.
Dennis in any way, go ahead.
You don't
So
like Dennis?
If I could pick,
You'd stay George.
I'd definitely stay George. It would seem to work out for me so far, but I don't know if I.
Yeah, you're
Dennis.
a George. You could be
Plus,
Andy.
there's the Dennis system. You know, you got to watch like pop culture versus your name and just.
Yeah, but
find
you
out.
got to flip it. You got to start playing tennis, because then you're Dennis the Tennis.
Dennis the Tennis Menace.
I was gonna say if you
Crevice.
had red hair, you could be a dentist.
like,
Ooh, if
like
you
I
were a
look
little
like
ginger
Dennis?
boy,
Yeah.
Okay,
how would
be a
you feel?
dentist.
if I was a little ginger boy,
Yeah.
I'd own it.
You probably
be
have
the
a lot
best
of
at it.
freckles.
You think so? You think you'd be the guy who's like,
Yeah, I'm a freckle. I mean,
Yeah, like you try to make fun of yourself, but everybody still hates you because you're a ginger.
I don't know. I feel, you know.
I think
looking
if
at it
you
from
were
the outside.
if you were a ginger, I think you'd join the army because you have no options.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, do you think I'd just get railed into way more than I was if I was a ginger boy?
Every ginger would say yes to that.
Yeah.
I think so
I think
too.
being a ginger probably sucks a lot.
Well, you know, I don't know how I would handle it, but I'd like.
I
to
don't think
I'd
well.
take it in
I
stride.
think you're fragile.
I'd like to think I'd take it in stride.
I think you're fucking soft.
Let me try that again. I'd like to think I'd take it in stride.
Look
It's
at
like
this
you're
guy.
striding away. I get it.
But being ginger aside, you know, it is good for nausea.
I don't think so.
Yeah, you're supposed to take a
Ginger
little
is
ginger.
great for nausea. Yeah,
Yeah, the little ginger
Good-
things.
Whenever you get a stomach ache, you take a little
No,
gin gin.
yeah.
You ever have a gin gin?
No, we're right over me. I had
Yeah.
a ginger before, but I didn't know we were
Yeah.
talking about.
If you ever have a
gingers.
headache, you put
I
a
think
little pep oil on your temps.
There's like a
I do
little,
a little-
they call them tum tums, I think, and it's like a little chewy ginger candy. I've
They're
seen
called
Those are
gin
just
gins. I just said
tum-tums.
that.
Those are just
Oh, I thought
Tums.
they were tum tums.
You're
Oh,
confusing Tums and
That's for
Gin Gins.
indigestion.
Upset stomach, diarrhea.
That's
Hey,
Pepto-Trismol.
tum, tum, tum.
Yeah, do you guys know where I
Do we-
can score any rock? Trying to score some rock.
Some rock hard candy gin gin.
I know a guy, but we gotta wait till after the show.
Okay, we'll call him up. T-Bone?
The T-Bone is gonna drive, but it's not. He's not the guy.
Oh, he's not the guy.
Yeah,
He's
but
the
he'll be there.
middleman.
He'll be there because he remembered about that 20
He wears a
bucks, so.
fucking master lock around his neck. It's embarrassing. Like he's John Cena in 2007.
And the
Pretty
code is on the
fucking
back
bad.
so that he can get it off. Because one time he couldn't get it off.
He
for like
doesn't
3
know.
days.
He can never remember the fucking thing because he's always so fucking murdered out
No,
on
no,
rock.
no. The thing is, he does the code
He's a
right, but he
fucking
doesn't
crackhead,
realize that
bro.
he's holding the
You keep
clock
saying
upside
he's a
down.
good guy, and it's just like he's a crackhead. You just have to take him for face value. It's like, yeah, you might like him. He might be nice, but you never know when he's gonna take your pants.
I'll take your pants.
I always offer. He never takes them.
Well, I mean, you're skinny waist. Who's gonna wear those?
It's true.
Not the rock.
Couldn't get those pants on a chicken.
You smell what the rock's cooking on these? Let me tell you.
The Rock's calves are bigger than your entire lower
Are
body.
those like 29, 34 or something?
I don't know. I think I'm a 30.
What's your waist?
32.
You're a 30 waist? That's like doesn't even exist. And are those too
No,
small? You wear a
no,
belt?
I never describe my pant measurements as what I am because I never check. I just buy the pants. So I don't
That
know.
doesn't make any sense. You're an asshole.
I've been-
This guy's a
I've
fucking
been, like,
asshole.
3 different sizes. I don't know. Let me find the thing.
Yeah. So what he's saying, ladies and gentlemen, is that he is so skinny that it just like literally.
That is not what I'm saying.
It's that it
I'm saying
literally.
I've never measured
No.
myself. I just
Yeah,
buy
that's not the
different
point.
pants.
That doesn't make any sense.
Every single pair of pants
Those
I
are
own is a different
28.
size.
Yes, okay. The
No,
reason
those are
the reason why
34.
you can do that is because you're so thin that
28.
any size will fit, and you have to belt it no matter what anyway. So it's the same to you.
Oh, so I accidentally humble bragged.
I wear 33.
It wasn't an
34s.
accident. You know exactly what kind of game you're trying to
If
play.
anybody
Listen.
wants to buy me pants, I'm a 33, 34.
And I don't have any
Promo
money
code
or any
Tuesday.
clothes, and it's very cold outside.
Help clothe the poor. Buy me pants.
I couldn't figure
Punch
out my
just
pants
stuck
size.
up. Dude, they're on the back of your ass, Brad.
You just thought your water bottle was a microphone?
They're on the back of your ass, man.
Oh, I checked there's a tag in the front.
Let me see your
Check
booty
his
hole.
pants right now.
Dude,
man.
I
you-
got basketball
Do
shorts.
you even have a butthole?
You don't have an ass.
Like, yeah, like you don't have an ass. So do you have
I-
cheeks?
I knew you assholes.
Do
would
you
figure
just have a
something
hole in
out.
your back? Do you just have a butthole in your back, or are there cheeks there?
No. I
Like,
have
if you took your pants off right now, is there just a void in the
It's-
middle of skin?
it's like Wolverine and his claws, you know, like it's closed
It
until
retracts when it
doesn't.
needs to.
So you can display your butthole when you need to.
I'm saying it's always a new one.
It's his mating call.
What?
It always starts.
Are you saying that Wolverine's claws are different every time?
No, they break the skin every time, and so I don't have a constant opening. It's,
Oh, so when you shit, your skin bursts open.
it instantly heals, yes, but it.
I
does.
understand.
Yeah, it's
That sounds painful.
I've never told.
Is
anyone.
that why you shower every time you shit?
Every single time, yes, and those.
And that's not even a bit. It's weird. He's
That's
got a
why
problem.
George is.
He has some weird poo issue.
You
yeah,
shower
I
every
had
time you shit?
if available, yes.
It's not a joke.
After
Really?
This is legitimately not a joke. It's a thing. He's like, I gotta take a dump, and I'll be back in like 30 minutes. 'cause
You ever
it's
shit
a
while
shower.
you're tripping?
Well, okay. No, and
I think
exclusively afraid of it, but I'm
I
willing
think
to try.
part of
Would you
it.
shower after that and just be in there by yourself the whole time?
No, and that's why, because I would be in there for it would be the whole day.
I also think
know what I mean?
that
Because even if it was only a real time hour, that's like 4 days. Like
the thing is
that's
also
so
just
much.
that like George. It's a loophole that he never has to excuse himself to shit. Because if he tells everyone he has to go shower, it's not necessarily a lie. He's just not telling you the full truth.
That was not the original conceit, but it is an added benefit. I definitely take it.
You're just like, oh, I'm gonna go shower, but then you take a little dump first, and it's like your little secret.
Yeah, I don't know. I took a shower after.
Are you ashamed?
One time? No, I just did it one time, and it was just exponentially better.
So
It's a
nice.
quality.
Have you ever shit in the shower?
No,
That might save you a lot of time.
I don't think anyone's shower is equipped for that.
You don't have a
think-
big drain? How big
No.
are your dumps? Break them up with your feet.
I don't,
Wash your feet. You're in the shower. What's the problem?
I don't know. I mean, would your dump fit through an hourglass? I don't think that's
An hourglass?
Yeah, it's the same
If
concept.
you step on it and really
Yeah, mush it
dig
up.
it
It'll
in
go down the
there.
drain. Stir it in the water.
I don't know, man.
When my brother and
You
I
got
used to take
soap in
baths
there.
together,
it's
we
about
used to.
relaxation. Rest
used
and
to shit in the
relaxation. Sounds like a
tub.
lot of work.
You got a comfortable toilet seat?
Yeah.
No, who does?
I do.
You just said it's
What?
about
Where'd you
rest
buy
and
that thing?
relaxation.
I got the plastic, like the sponge
Oh, the
cushion. Yeah.
that's living. That
I
is
got
living.
that.
He's
yeah.
got.
Mine's like at
He
least
also has a
plastic, so it's not,
squatty
like, cold,
potty
you know?
thing.
I got a squatter. Yeah, I got a squatty.
So it's like
potty.
Oh, you get
it's
your feet
knees
up?
to Jesus.
I
Yeah,
would love that.
It's good for
I
your
don't like it.
ass.
I would.
I can't do it.
You just
really
gotta
good
do
for
it.
your
I don't
ass.
want my knees to be up that high.
It's supposed to. That's the way it's
I get
supposed
it.
to be.
I get it. Yeah, squatting is the most efficient way to
Yeah,
go.
we're getting a bidet next.
Yes, bidet. Yes,
You should.
I definitely
Bidet
back
with
bidet.
my
Spray it
comfy
clean.
toilet.
Well, here's the thing. If you had a bidet, would you still shower after?
Probably not.
Oh, nice. You should go
Would
to
you
bidet.
soap with your bidet just to be safe?
Yeah, I will.
I
Are
don't
you
know.
concerned that like your butthole will just leak out scents
Sometimes.
if you don't shower? Like, is
No,
that the problem?
It is. It's just.
Every
feels
time,
better.
listen.
Okay.
I just feel
every
cleaner.
That's fine.
time,
Yeah,
That's fine.
I'm not really worried about it because everybody I look at thinks I'm crazy when they hear that I do that. So obviously, if I don't
It's a
do
thing.
it one day,
I mean, it's a thing.
I'm not afraid of smelling.
Are you
extra
concerned
shit.
that, like,
it just feels better?
You're like, okay, you're like, I took a shit. Now I'm gonna continue my day, but it's like, what if I happen to get invited into a jacuzzi?
What if I have to do a modeling shoot in the underwear I've been wearing all day?
Yeah.
And that,
Are you concerned? Oh, you're concerned about like skid marks?
yeah. How do you know? How do you know?
Wipe your ass clean, and
It's
there
the
won't be any
nuclear-
skid marks.
It's the nuclear option. I
What-
know for
you
sure.
need to get flushable.
It removes all
Why
that.
don't? Okay, let me ask you this: why don't you get flushable wipes and just wipe yourself down with a
Bad
little
for the
wet wipe?
environment.
There's
duh.
yeah. There's no.
You
such
don't
thing.
care. You drive a car? Yeah, you're an asshole.
I don't drive a car.
The car drives me.
It's a lot of car.
Did you soul bond with your car? You stick your
Yeah.
dick in that tailpipe?
I did.
Oh, wait, what is that?
I'm more
from?
equipped for the dipstick, but
Soul
yeah,
bonding. Is that Avatar or something?
it's when you cut your hand and bleed it a little bit into the gas tank. And
Yeah. You ever come in your gas tank to get in a little more juice? You can get a couple miles out of that bad boy.
I can't say I have.
no.
I don't even have a car.
Hey, man, that hole's the right size, let me tell you.
So we were talking about pants, now we're talking about cars, man. Where did that go?
Wow, great
We-
segue, champ.
We never found out what size my pants were.
Yeah, what the fuck?
They're ambiguous because your waist basically doesn't exist. I don't think they make pants that could actually fit you without a
Why
belt.
are there
And that's not a
ambiguous
bit.
pants?
That's not a bit. Is there a size of pants that's small enough to just fit you with no belt and they won't fall down?
Don't
Yeah.
try to tell me those don't have a waist size, George.
I have a pair of jeans at my house
Uh-huh.
that fit without a belt. I don't know what the number is on them.
You're gonna have to take a look and report back. We'll have to report back, ladies and germs.
I need pant sizes. I need short sizes. I need chest sizes. I'm making coveralls.
I really want to buy the old style like coveralls.
I
They're
would
pretty sick.
buy that with our names embroidered on the sides of them.
Let's do it. Let's get matching ones.
I'll get
you wanna
matching
get cute?
coveralls.
They're like $80. Let's do it.
I always
That's-
wanted them like a mechanic's
hot as
jacket with
fuck.
my name
That would be
on
hot
it.
as fuck. And we'd have Halloween
Yeah.
down for life.
Dude, it'd be like Slipknot, but every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus beers. Slipknot with beers.
Slipknot doesn't drink beers. They're straight edge as fuck.
Really, that would be.
I don't know if that's true. I don't know.
That's when I would.
They're
become
definitely
concerned if that-
Edgy. I don't know if it's straight edgy, but they're edgy.
I think the masks
They're a
are a
lot.
little much.
They're Christian
All of
edgy.
it's a lot.
Christians
All of it is
drink, but
too
they're
much.
definitely Christian edgy.
Do you think the masks were because they expected like that high turnaround?
No, it was really trying to get the time.
I think Iowa just sucks that bad.
Oh, that's why they wore masks.
Yeah, so it's like
They're
so
just
nobody really gets
demented and
attached to
miserable,
anybody, and we can
yeah.
just swap out the band
Oh,
members,
okay.
and it's just Slipknot. Like Slipknot's the brand, and who cares who's in the mask? You know, like they can just
You think
rotate them
so?
out.
No,
I
they
think
don't
it's
because
possible.
they change their masks like every tour,
But it's
It
all
every
might-
the same
cycle.
guys.
There might be a group like that. Is
No,
there?
they have both lost and like they've changed out guys, but regardless, like even the guys that have stayed, their masks change. Like the masks are not correlated with anything. They change them.
Are they the only people that did that? Are they the first
No.
guys?
Not a lot of
way.
yeah. That's not that common. I mean, like Kiss is like the first example of something like that. I would
Mr.
say.
Bungle, they do that.
Do they?
Yeah, they
Oh.
wear masks. Who was the other?
Is Mr. Bungle? What am I getting them confused with right now?
Primus?
No,
Oh.
I'm getting them confused with Oingo Boingo.
Oh yeah. Not the same.
I put it together.
But aren't they both jammy? Aren't they
Oingo
both-
Boingo? I don't know. That's Danny Elfman.
Oh no, I don't think so.
They were like synthy, I think, and weird. I don't know. Don't credit me. Don't
Oh yeah.
don't
yeah,
listen to my
let's-
Oingo Boingo
let's
talk.
Let's just skip.
I'm
that
not well
Oingo
versed in my
Boingo
Oingo Boingo.
bullshit. We're not talking about no Oingo Boingo.
Yeah,
You know what I
part
mean?
2, we'll get down to the
We'll do our
nitty-gritty.
research before we get all Oingo Boingo on.
We're not
your
gonna come
ass.
at it blind. No.
Yeah,
Not a
no,
chance.
Yeah, we're talking about pants.
Mhm.
Not
That's something we
fucking
know
Oingo
about.
Boingo.
Something we know forward and backwards. and
Well,
wear 'em
speaking of
both
pants, I've
forward
been
and
trying to buy
backwards.
pants. They've been out of stock. It's bullshit.
Did you ever get that neck gaiter?
No, I didn't.
What the fuck?
I stopped asking.
They never
because
have it.
I got some bandanas instead.
That's fine, but it's
I got
not
some big old bandanas. Oh my god! Did you just break your
He
tooth?
just toothed it.
Did you just chip a tooth?
No,
You-
I turned in the headphones. They clicked. I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
Yo, you almost toothed the bitch again.
I would have toothed
It's
them.
so awkward when
You
you,
really
tooth
wanted
tap a
to
girl.
tooth them.
She's. I immediately feel like, oh well, this is off the table.
Yeah, like
I'm like, this relationship is over. Whatever was about to happen, she's out. I tooth tapped her. She's like, this is the most eager motherfucker I've ever met in my entire life. Keep your fucking mouth to yourself. You know?
they don't expect us to have teeth.
Keep your teeth in your mouth. It doesn't sound like it's that hard. I just toothed the mic. I got these big fucking chompers. Look at me.
I've got an overbite issue. Yeah, so I was trying to keep it further enough away so I wouldn't actually tooth it, and then I hit it with the headphone.
Oh, is that what that's called?
I had braces, so I was
Yeah.
treated. It was cruel. It was painful and it was rough. They pulled like 8 teeth out of my mouth. I'm
Oh my
short so many teeth, and it's gonna cause problems later. My sister told me now that she had the same problem. She's older than me, so she's just living my life in the future. So I'm gonna figure out all my problems through her. So that's great.
That sounds
I
terrible.
got a 5-year head start on anything bad that might happen.
That's good. Yeah, to see it coming.
But also, she doesn't party, so it's like, what a loser, you know?
But it also is
Oh
like
yeah, there's no way to guess.
maybe
your
not
mileage
5
now.
years.
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
Like 2. She's got 2 years ahead of you now because of all the parties.
Yeah,
you
that's
did.
true. I might be a couple years ahead.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
We need to realign this. I got to make a doctor's appointment.
And get a DNA test.
I do want to do that. I
Yeah,
want to trace myself back.
all the way.
But then I don't know. Maybe I might not like what I find out.
Just
That's a
don't tell
concern.
anybody that you did it, and then it doesn't matter.
I've always been uncomfortable with those. I feel like I might get framed for like a bank robbery, because like I just spit in a bag and put
back
my
in
name on it.
1723.
Have you done that?
No, but that's what you have to do those 23andMe things, right? Like to get your lineage checked.
I would
by
do
your
the
DNA.
butthole one.
I would. I don't know. I'd like probably like steal one of my
Can
sister's.
you can't
ears.
scam.
butthole one?
You can put a Q-tip wherever you want, baby.
Oh.
Wait, that'd be a good way to forge your identity.
I'm gonna spit out and then shove it in my ass, just to be sure.
Yeah, I like that. I like where this is going.
Yeah. It'll probably go. They probably be like, "We found you're 30% corn."
There's
Holy shit!
definitely not enough fiber in your family tree.
That was amazing. Holy fuck. Oh, I don't know if that'll register to everybody. But let me tell you, get drunk and play that back and you'll love it, because Jesus, I can't stop. Oh.
They're expensive too.
The corn?
Just to find out how much is there.
It's most expensive corn to find out really where you're from?
You could always just guess, but you'll never know until you pay.
It said made in Iowa. Wait, where's Jimmy Carter from?
Jimmy Carter? I don't know. He strikes me as a California man.
Wait, what?
Jimmy Carter. Jesus, this is off the rails. Jimmy Carter strikes me as a California man.
That's not true. Is that true?
That's what he strikes me as. You're calling me a liar?
I ain't calling you a truther.
There you go. Had to set it up. There, that really cured my laughter. That fucking horrible joke. Thanks for bringing me back.
Yeah.
Anytime. That's what I'm here for.
So they're gonna think
Oh,
the
was that
whole
you that
time
said
that
that?
that was you and George.
Gee, I almost felt bad for a second. I was like, damn, did I shit on George that hard? I didn't even mean to do that.
It's my first time, okay?
Yeah, we gotta be whatever.
Let it
We're
rip.
polite to the first timers.
Yeah, second time we fist you first. He's from Georgia.
If the gloves are on.
Jimmy Carter's from Georgia. You ever been to Georgia?
No, I haven't. We should go.
Nah,
It's a good time.
fuck them.
When are we gonna go down to Mardi Gras? That's a real question.
Yeah, I want to see some
Oh.
What the
titties.
fuck, bro?
We
I
could
need
just
to
bring
go.
beads and fake it.
I'm like
Just
anywhere.
let's just go to Dollar Tree.
Yeah, you specifically should go. You're Tuesday.
You mean like don't
Yeah,
go?
is Mardi Gras on Tuesday?
That's
Yeah, Fat
yeah,
Tuesday.
that's what it is.
That's the last
Is it?
day, I think.
I don't know shit. I don't care about Mardi Gras. I don't want to go to Mardi Gras.
I don't know.
All that I see when I see Mardi Gras, like, first of all, I don't want to see any of those chicks' tits. Okay.
I would think
in
it's
reality,
your
like if we're
speed.
actually thinking about,
I
don't want to
think-
see them.
I don't think it's really about just the.
No, that's a big
It's
factor.
about the food,
And second of all,
too.
it's not about the food at all. There's no food involved.
I think it's just the
Fat
party.
Tuesday?
In New Orleans,
Yeah, dude.
you think those crowds of people on the street are fucking eating ribs? No, they're getting drunk.
I think
yeah,
it's just the
and
party.
they're eating
It's
a
just
bunch
a
of
big party.
fatty
Just drinking.
food.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the problem is when you look at
There's
Bourbon
just some-
Street and all of those photos, what is it? It's shoulder to shoulder packed the entire way. That is that is my least favorite thing. I need to be able to roam free. I'm an eagle, baby. You gotta let me fly.
I don't do well in crowds either, but
I forgot what the line is supposed to be. That's why I hesitated there. It wasn't actually for the bit. Is it pelican? What is it? What does he say, George?
What?
I don't know what you're referencing.
The other guys?
Oh, I
Oh,
really
it's
love that
It's
movie.
a peacock.
Peacock.
Because they don't fly.
Yes. Great movie.
It's a
I
great
love
movie,
that
yeah.
fucking movie. Very underrated. Talked about it on here recently. Listen to my show.
Wait, it's Mark Wahlberg and
And
Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell.
Plus Michael Keaton.
Yeah, was he the chief of police or something?
Yes, and he also worked at Bed Bath & Beyond. It's
Oh,
hilarious.
amazing.
It's so good. And he would always incidentally quote TLC. Like, I love shit like that. All those weird little quirky specific things, that little care and attention to detail goes such a long way.
I never
Unlike
picked that-
those fucks at ESPN.
It's a damn shame.
It's terrible. You know?
Reel it in. Sports Corner is over, okay? This is a new host here. I'm here to tell you.
Tell us like it is,
Yeah,
please.
talk
Yeah.
to me.
Stop yelling, okay?
Here we
Preach.
go.
I'm just kidding.
Preach.
That was it.
Yell
Give me
them
your
out.
sermon.
I was just trying to reel you back in.
I was trying to listen, but you
know,
weren't yelling,
to
and I
keep
didn't
your
understand.
Feet on the ground, your humility inside your chest, and to praise God every day.
Ja?
That's what some people call.
Yeah, whatever you want.
Ja Morant.
Jagog.
Mm-hmm.
Jagad?
Mine too.
Reel it in, you know,
I don't fish. You ever been fishing?
a couple times.
You ever killed an animal with your bare hands?
No. I used to think I'd
maybe
be
a
able
fish.
to do a hunting. I don't
Sounds
think I
like
could
it.
ever do a hunting. I always thought I could, but
You ever fish?
fishing, yeah, but
You're a
then-
murderer.
But
You're both murderers.
no, because I only.
Oh,
fished
no,
with
because you
them.
didn't murder the fish?
What if
No,
fish
I
have
was-
self-awareness that you never knew it until you caught them?
I think they do, and I would never fish again.
Talking to the mic.
I fished before, but I wouldn't fish again because once I thought about it, it's just like because it's worse than hunting. I think because especially when you're just gonna throw them back in, it's like, oh, let me just stab you.
Why
in the
are you
mouth real
throwing it
quick.
back in?
Because they're fucking little tiny little guppies in front of my
Eat 'em.
house, man. I'm not. Well, you're
Why
not
are you
supposed
doing
to.
that?
Exactly. That's why I don't fish anymore. I would only
But you
fish if
did
it was
it.
like for dinner.
You're mutilating animals. You're a
Yeah.
monster, bro.
Well, because they don't tell you the whole thing before they sell you the activity. They're like, "Go take this little pole and run out there," and then
And go stab a fish in the mouth.
yes, you got to figure that shit out for yourself. And
I
then
didn't.
Once I did.
I, could put 2 and 2 together.
I mean, like, I'm not like a vegan or vegetarian or anything.
No
but,
wonder
like,
I'm good at algebra.
just
I guess
to-
that's how you end up good at algebra. You realize that you're murdering fish pretty easily.
yeah, that's
It's
yeah.
not that hard to figure out.
That's when I.
Oh,
ended up
fish
in-
breathe in water? Let me take them out. Sounds like a good idea.
It's a fast track.
So who's excited for Valentine's Day?
Me.
Gonna make some halibut?
Are you?
Yeah.
No.
Little
That's
New York
expensive.
shrimp.
Yeah, you better not cash any promises.
Well, it's gonna be. What is it? Trout.
I don't know what cash any promises means.
I don't make promises. I just lay pipe.
There you go. Happy Valentine's Day.
You heard it here first.
You want
folks.
some meat?
Order your gifts now, because you know that shipping's gonna be fucked up.
It's already fucked up. I've been looking. It's already too late.
Yeah.
Next day shipping is like next
No,
week
I'm
right
not
now.
looking forward to Valentine's Day. Why would I?
Everything is February 17th.
Well, if you catch and release, then you don't have to worry about it. But if you catch and you kill, you gotta worry about
I
it.
think catch and keep might be a better metaphor here.
Oh right.
yeah.
Oh, Valentine's Day.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm following.
So you want me to catch and release them? Why wouldn't I release them? Why would I keep them?
He's describing two different situations. If you were the catch and release type, you don't have to trip about Valentine's Day because you probably aren't fishing right now. But if you catch a fish and keep it, you got to pay attention to the calendar and be ready for Valentine's Day.
Ah, that's a good point.
Yeah, that's where I was going. I was
Yeah,
trying.
see, well, I don't fish. I don't know these terms. You know what I mean?
Sorry.
I'm not a longshoreman.
No.
longshoreman.
I would
You're-
like to fish on the ocean, like in a boat, and catch a fish to eat.
You ever seen Open Water?
No.
Me
Seth
either.
Green?
It's
Like seen
terrifying.
it, or is it a movie?
Open water.
It's a movie.
Oh, I've been in the ocean.
Which one?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
I was in Mexico.
I've been in the Gulf of Mexico.
On
I
which-
don't know if that counts.
Yeah, maybe you
Shit's
haven't.
nasty,
Maybe you
bro.
were only in the Gulf, bro.
That shit be brown.
I've been in the Gulf. Yeah, it was. It didn't look very.
Were you
nice.
in-
Yeah.
Were you in?
I was off of a resort.
Were you in Eastern or
Cancun.
Western?
I was in Cancun.
I think that's by the
I was
Gulf,
in
isn't it?
Cancun as well. That's on the Gulf side.
Yeah, so I wasn't in the ocean.
Nope.
I was in a little part of
Nasty
it, like a
shit.
You
little
were in the
part
loser ocean.
where the
dirty
shrimp
shit.
live.
You should have went to
Actually,
Cuba.
I've actually been
That'd be
in
cool.
the
I really
Virgin
wanna go to
Islands.
Cuba.
Yeah,
Where
it's
do you
by
have to go
Cuba.
where
It's
that
not by
water is,
Cuba,
like,
but it's
so
over there.
clear?
It's
I just want to
island.
go there.
Is that where the water's crystal clear?
Yeah, it's really cool.
That's
you can see all the way to the
fucking
bottom.
weird.
You dive in and you're seeing everything.
I
Man, you
would
got
love
one of those
that.
waterproof flash cameras.
Ah, the Polaroids.
Or you can just take your
Yeah.
phone.
My phone is waterproof now, dude.
And it
That
has a
should be
flash camera.
crazy. If I could bring that phone in the ocean, oh my god.
You
it'd be game
can.
They
over.
call them Phocians.
You can do that.
You can actually. I just dive in with my iPhone right now.
It can submerge up to like 30 feet.
Which is
I
kind of
think they measure it in meters, but
per square inch.
Well,
I think
then
it's about
that's
the
even
pressure.
further if it's 30 meters.
yeah, it is.
I think it's
but-
3 meters. I think it's not. 10, it's not. It's not 10.
Well, either way, he's not going to be going 30 fucking meters. We jumped off a cliff.
In
Where?
what was the name of that? It was a
In-
gulag.
Yeah, it was in the Gulag. It was Johnson Shut-ins
Yeah,
in
That's
Missouri.
cool.
it was really dope.
I wish we could have jumped off that waterfall.
It was terrifying.
Where?
In the UP.
It was about that
I
high.
wasn't there.
It was like
Yeah.
40, 50 feet high that we jumped off.
Dude,
it was terrifying.
It was yeah. What?
It was
like-
exhilarating
a
and terrifying.
3-story building at least.
4, 5.
It was crazy.
Well, there's pictures somewhere, but let me
What'd
just
you do?
say.
Did you just like straight like needle it?
No,
He
so
did
I have
really
my
bad.
arms out. I didn't think. I couldn't think
Did it
on the way
hurt?
down.
Both of our arms slapped
No,
the water.
so here's what happened. On the way down, my thoughts were this. Holy shit. This is fast, and at the same time, like, you need to brace for the greatest pain you've ever felt in your entire life, and then you need to swim up. Because
Yeah.
I was preparing myself to break my legs on rocks.
because
Because
they
you
told
didn't
us
know?
to jump
I
out,
didn't
and
think
we
that I
didn't
jumped.
jump out.
No, so I told myself the whole way, I was like, I'm going to like get a good start and then make sure I press off and launch. And then when it came time to actually jump, I didn't get a good start. I just stood at the edge and pressed off. So I was like, oh, I definitely didn't jump out far enough because I don't have any physical abilities. So I felt like I was too close to where everybody said the rocks were, and I was like, "You're gonna need to deal with this, and then you're gonna need to not drown."
That's weird, yeah, because you couldn't have been in the air for that long to have such.
No, it's like
a
2
complex
seconds. It's
thought
like 2
that,
seconds. Yeah, it was like 2 seconds, but I knew it. I knew all of it.
But when you're in there, it's kind of like the giant drop at Six Flags or something. Like it's not very long, but you can extend how long it feels.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, and the thing was too, like speed. It was just pure acceleration. I just kept getting faster the entire way, and it was literally like. The way when you drop in Call of Duty, the closer you get to the ground, like in Warzone, like same real thing. As you get close to the water, it's just like fish eyes in almost, and you can almost like see the motion happening.
Yeah.
And that's why my arms were still out. There were just no thoughts that I had at all.
Oh,
and then
this is wild.
the arms hit, and they stung for like, they stung pretty bad, like I guess, but like by the time I hit my peak at the bottom and started to swim back up, it was pretty much over. Like it was like a light slap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The actual pain was way overwhelmed by adrenaline, and it didn't linger. So it was chill.
And everywhere underneath, like 3 feet of that water was ice cold too. It was really cool.
And the thing is, like,
It was constantly flowing water through these shut-ins, which were like little waterfalls for like
yeah, it was like
100 feet.
it's this weird like rock. It's an entire giant thing of like crazy rock formations. That's because of like some prehistoric volcano shit.
Yeah.
So there's like
That
a
shit was
million
crazy.
little waterfalls and whirlpools and like cool. It was a crazy
That's
place.
cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we had all the locals while we were jumping off, like, yeah, you better make sure you jump out.
Yeah.
Yeah, jump out.
And then a bunch of people would go up and
Kid
get
came here
scared.
last time. He didn't jump all the way out.
Yeah.
He came in with 2 feet left with one. Let me tell you.
And people would go up and bail. They like would
You're
look
not
at
gonna
it and
do
be
it,
like, "We
pussy."
can't do this," and they would climb down.
Oh man.
And basically, we saw 2 of the hottest women you could ever see do it, and we're like,
We have to do this now.
"Yeah," we're just like, "You in?" And he's like, "Yep." Like we didn't even have to communicate why. We're both just like, "Yep, we're gonna be douchebags."
You guys are going next, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if you've been spotted at the top, there's only one way you could be spotted again at the bottom, and it's wet.
Yeah, no, yeah. There was no climbing down. That was the thing. It was like once we just get up there, we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
And I made him go first. There was no way I could go first. Because also, if I was gonna break my legs, he probably wouldn't jump. So it's like I'm not gonna ruin his fun.
Yeah.
He's
gonna
lanky.
do?
He can jump out. You know.
Yeah, I tried to dive for it. I didn't dive though.
You flipped?
No,
You
no, no,
tried to
I
put your
No,
head
he
down?
didn't
Oh,
come
man.
close to doing that.
But I ran like I was
watching
going
him
to.
watching him do it was
Uh,
insane.
Were you already? Yeah, because you were already.
Because
down
I know I was right behind him. Like we
there. Oh, 'cause you
climbed
made him
up
go first,
together.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just like watched it from perspective, and you just like watch
Your friend
your friend to vanish. He just gets small and then goes away, plop,
That's crazy.
and then it takes a while to come.
I hope
And the
it's
thing is,
okay.
like mine sounded bad because like when you leave your arms out and that slap hits, it sounds like you're dead.
Yeah.
Like it sounds so bad.
Yeah, like
And they're like-
the pavement.
And like I got up and everybody was like looking at me, and I was like, "What happened? Like, did I break my legs and didn't realize it somehow? Like, am I bleeding?" And there's like, "You good?" And I was like, "Yeah." I
Someone's
mean,
just holding your leg. Like, are
it
you
stung a
alright?
little, but it sounds so bad because we watched a couple people do it, but
I didn't. It wasn't nearly as high as the thing you guys are talking about now. But in Mexico, I jumped off this thing. It was like an underwater like pool.
Casa
thing.
Bonita.
I kind of like that, but it was like no restaurant, you know. But it was under this
Well, they should put a
unnatural
restaurant
like
there.
forming like underground water thing. But they built like awnings in it, and so you could like jump. They put like a zip line, just like this little natural pool. And I jumped off of the highest point in that, which wasn't very high, but it was just long enough so while you're falling, you're like, oh my god, I'm falling, and then you have this thought like, I'm still falling, and then that's when you hit the water, you know, just long
Yeah,
enough to be
yeah,
like,
yeah.
can this end?
Is this almost over?
What?
No jumping.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
because
yeah,
it's
yeah.
trailing for because you feel like it should be so quick because there's
Thought I was talking
another-
about the episode, huh? No, wrong. We rally. We pull out punches. You know what I'm saying? Fucking 1, 2, 3, 4. Topic.
That's
Okay.
what I'm saying because I got 2 more and one of them's about buffets, But this next one.
I can talk about buffet.
Well, there's a thing that I wanted to talk
But
about as
before
well.
we get there, let me finish the
We're
drop.
not even
Okay.
done.
I was
Boom.
falling off this thing. It felt too long, but like I did it 3 times, and
You
each
pooped?
time I clapped my balls like on the surface of the water. No matter what I did with my legs, when I dipped, they
You got a big sack.
they clapped.
They were
How
probably
big are your
freshly
balls?
grown, too.
I don't
If
know.
you had to compare them to M&Ms, which M&M would they be?
The yellow guy.
The peanut M&Ms?
Yeah.
Those are kind of like oddly shaped. You should probably.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
They're a
If
little
it's the
nutty.
peanut M&M, you might have some swollen glands down there.
That's what I'm thinking too. But you asked and I answered.
I got perfect red M&M shaped balls.
Real quick though, do the pretzel M&Ms look like pretzels?
No, they're circles.
Because what they should have done was just
No, they
chocolate
shouldn't
cover
have.
and candy coat pretzels
They already make those, though.
with the candy coating. And
No,
well,
but nobody wants that. People want M&Ms.
who makes M&Ms? Hershey's?
No, Mars.
Nestle. Oh.
Mars?
Local, I think.
Well, they better get on that pretzel-shaped M&M.
Yeah, local like DeKalb.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, the Mars factory is like fucking like 5 miles from here.
Oh, well, I
What are you
didn't.
talking about? They have their own metro stop.
I didn't know that
And like the
either.
only people
That's
that use it, like
awful.
It was
work
on
there.
the line that we would use in our humble beginnings.
I didn't. I did. I've never stopped there. I've never been to the Mars
You've always
factory.
gone past it
I've
anytime
never-
you've taken that train.
I didn't know that.
I've been to the Hershey
Is it
factory.
called the Mars stop?
It just says Mars on it. Yeah, it's actually
No
pretty sick.
Fucking way.
Yeah, look it up.
Okay.
Milwaukee
the Milwaukee
West.
West line
Has
says
a Mars. There's a stop that's Mars.
I didn't know that. I don't think that that's true.
Ooh, fucking bet me a $500.
No,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I don't.
You should have taken that bet.
I don't bet a betting man. Okay.
That's right. I'll fucking clean you up. I'm like Kenny fucking Rogers. You know what? Okay, so here's what I want to talk to you guys about. Okay, so you know Sia, the chick with the bangs who sings that isn't good.
Yes.
So she's got a movie coming out called Music. Bad title for a movie because it's a movie. It's not music. Okay.
I have an
Second
album coming
thing.
out
Well,
called
music
Movie.
called music
Yeah.
would also be bad.
The accompanying soundtrack is called Movie.
That's,
So
I'm already not into
that
this.
part's not true.
So it's
but
a movie, the
so-
music soundtrack.
so movie the musical the movie has a lot of backlash right now.
because of the title.
Because they're
No,
not
because-
sure what
because-
award to give it.
I guess in the movie there's an autistic person, and number one, people are mad that they're not being portrayed by an autistic person. So we'll dive into that because what are we talking about? And then the second thing is that I guess the autistic person is restrained in a way that is not correct for what you should do. And it's like, well, yeah, it's a movie, and that's probably what they're showing.
It's a dramatic portrayal, which is a movie.
Right. Whatever happens in a movie, who fucking cares? It's a fucking movie.
Is it a movie based on a true story, or is it a complete work?
No, I think it's about a person named Music. I don't fucking know. It's stupid. The point is, it's stupid to have done it and not expect people to freak out. Like, what did you think was going to happen? Because you're not allowed to do anything. But also, why would that happen? How about an actor portrays anybody they want because they're an actor? And how about you don't do that? Like, how dare Denzel Washington play a detective? We should have got a real detective in there. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Why would you want an autistic person to be under blinding bright lights, have makeup on and all that shit, and have a camera in their face, and then expect them to nail these lines and make it believable? Like, why do you think that that's a good idea, that that's who should be in the movie? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what a stupid argument. How about just stop getting mad at everything that happens, ever? Like, just let people make a fucking movie. The movie's gonna suck anyway. Like, that movie's gonna be good? What do you care? Just trash the movie for sucking. What happened to that? You know what I mean? Like, I hate to break it to you, Tom Hanks isn't retarded.
Is he the
Forrest
person
Gump
that's
wasn't
portraying-
real.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing? It's a movie. It's a movie.
Well, I think there's more autistic actors now than ever before, so it's like a shame not to let an actual autistic person portray that role.
It's just like, what
They
the
shoulda
fuck are we talking
They
about?
should have given it to.
Well, then we
some
need to
autistic,
we need to fire the women on The Simpsons that voice male characters, because what do they think they're doing? That's not right. I want a man to voice Bart Simpson.
I don't know. I mean,
Or a boy. Why not get a small boy?
It's a different argument.
It's the
'cause
same argument.
It's a show, not a movie.
Yes.
It's a cartoon,
You're right.
not a live action.
Yes,
and we didn't know
You're
that.
right. Actors
you know?
shouldn't act.
I
Stop
think, I
actors
think that's
from
the real
acting.
root of the issue.
Do you know what the headline should have said? Actor does job.
People get mad.
But that doesn't work. That doesn't work. You can't have it say that. So it's like, look at this abomination.
So also like how big of a budget is this movie?
It's
We
like
don't
when
know
a
how big of budget
comedian-
this movie
when a
is. We
comedian-
don't really know what's happening.
when a
it's
comedian
why
gets
he
in
needs
trouble-
portrayed.
is this movie out?
No. That's the other thing. It's like, what is happening?
Everyone's mad
Why
before
is
the
it-
movie.
yeah.
And now they're pre-editing whatever happened that people are mad at out of the movie, so nobody will ever see it.
Until they release a director's cut edition with has all the.
It's
things
just like,
you were
that doesn't-
expecting
it-
anyway.
none of
Sorry,
it-
not sorry edition.
yeah.
The MAGA edition.
We know you're mad, but we're gonna give it to you anyway, cause who cares?
It's just fucking
You don't want to
crazy.
see it, don't see it. I don't want to see it, so I'm not gonna see it. But
Like,
I guess we'll take the good stuff out.
it's a movie called Music. It's garbage. I could have told you that. It's Sia's involved. What? This is going to be a masterpiece?
It seems like you're upset about the media portraying things that
I'm
are
upset-
supposed
no.
to be upsetting, but
They're not. I'm upset about the media even picking that up as a story. It's just people on Twitter getting mad because they don't have anything better to do.
they're just making talking points so that you'll try to see the movie.
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
there's
It's
buzz
look at
now.
how good of a person I am.
Oh,
Like-
for defending this position.
Yeah, like look at these monsters doing this terrible thing, and now I made a difference because they fixed the movie, and because you know all the autistic people that watch all these movies and just get so fed up at how they're portrayed. It's like, what are we doing?
Yeah, man. Have you seen The Ringer? People care.
I
about those
love
things.
that movie. That movie's fucking hilarious. And you know who was involved with that? The actual Special Olympics, and they were super on board.
So
And they would probably come out now and disown it because that's just how it works. Like, are we gonna act like Johnny Knoxville should all of a sudden be an asshole? It's like that movie existed the whole time.
Well, the movie was about the fact that that's quite a terrible thing.
But
to
that
do.
doesn't matter. That doesn't matter.
that's just
For
general
somebody to
plot of
just
the
get
movie.
ripped apart. Like Kevin Hart got torn down for jokes that were in his special. You know what I mean? It's just like it doesn't matter what anything actually is. It's what can you just like tear somebody down?
What can we do to get?
How
that
do we
guy
just
off this
shit on
fucking
anything because
pedestal?
I'm the best? I'm so much
Well-
better than you that you don't even know that what you did is so shitty.
They're just the shit people. Like, I'm the shit guy, so I'm gonna tell you why.
I know,
this is
but the
shit.
problem is that the shit people shouldn't get a say in anything because they suck and it's
Well,
annoying.
the
The
shit
problem is that it actually worked and made a difference, and that I even know that there was this issue, let alone that it actually made an impact on something.
Yeah.
Because it's just censoring. It's not good. It's not going to solve any problems. You know? It drives me insane.
Did people see something from the movie and then said,
I
"Wow,
don't
that's
know.
fucked up"?
Even if it was fucked up.
Yeah.
I saw Joe Pesci get beat with a baseball bat to death. Nobody's freaking out. Joe Pesci's also fine, by the way. So it's like, let's fucking relax. It's not a problem.
There was a little bit of.
There's
backlash.
people who get their heads cut off in movies. We're not losing our minds.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like, shut the fuck up. Can I
What's
go
the
on to
deal?
because the problem is why
What's the deal with media?
what's
these
the deal with
days?
autistic kids? You know what I mean? It's like, why do I have to open a thing that is called news, and then the news that I see is just, oh, people are mad about something.
About movies.
Yeah, about a movie where everybody's fine. It's like, oh, it's a bad movie. Seen one before. Let's add another, add it to the list of bad movies and bad ideas in poor taste. It's like, we don't need to just, dismantle the existence of the people involved. It's like, no, let's say, hey, your movie sucks. We're not going to let you make another one because that was terrible. That's how it's supposed to work.
Someone's got to make a movie and be like,
I want to
"That's
make
how
a
you do it."
Yeah, I want to make a movie.
Yeah, I was gonna
Period.
say. You
I was
know,
gonna come up with some bit, but I'm exhausted. I've just been screaming for an hour and a half.
There's a lot of potential with our trip coming up. I'm trying to make some silly shit.
Those were the only two topics I had planned, were the Super Bowl and the stupid Sia thing.
Oh,
So
nice.
I had to get my rants in.
Well, we can always,
yeah.
if we need to, go into how little I know about movies everybody should know about, as a back door.
Yeah, this guy hasn't seen Kangaroo Jack.
That one I have.
Of course you have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's exactly
If
why.
it's one of the worst things ever fucking made, this guy probably saw it in theaters.
You better
Paid
believe
$25. He
I
went to
own the
AMC IMAX.
Did you like Star Wars Episode 1?
Is that like one of the first new ones? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I didn't like it.
Episode 1 is the first prequel movie.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
It's, it was Star
It's
Wars.
Nobody
one of the
likes that
first
movie.
new ones, like after the original.
Not correct.
ones.
Episode 1 is the first prequel movie, as I just said.
That's what he said.
Yeah, I said after the original ones.
Yeah,
And
like
that's what he
there's
was thinking
the
of.
first-
But you said the new ones.
I didn't mean the new ones. I meant
Well,
the
then
new
they're not the
ones.
new one. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, I said it wrong, but he knew what I was talking about. You know what I mean? I'm the one who said the new ones, and then
Yeah, but then he said the new ones.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
he
not
said
the
new ones.
new ones. Just the
Whatever, it
new
doesn't
ones.
matter. Let's move on.
I'm just saying it's that new.
Nobody likes that movie.
Phantom Menace is
No,
one
and
of my
I did.
favorites.
I gave them all a rewatch because
You're disgusting.
the
Nobody likes any of them. Nobody likes Star Wars.
You like
think
The
I
people that like Star Wars like 3 movies and that's it. And then they fucking complain.
George? You like Toy Story 2?
Yeah.
It's the best
Oh,
one.
Yeah.
Oh, you think so?
The third one's close, but the second one's better. Yeah.
Oh, I fucking love that second one.
Is it, the second ones were like
Al's Toy Barn.
Yeah, right. Where he ends up with the
Jesse.
prospect miner.
Yeah,
and, like,
yeah.
yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah, and that's where the horse and Bullseye and Jesse come
Yeah,
from.
and they like paint over the boot.
the
and
wood.
it's
Yeah,
like-
well, that's when the guy cleans them up real nice, and it's
Yeah.
one of the most satisfying scenes of all time.
So crazy.
Fun fact, that movie was originally going to be a straight-to-DVD release because Pixar said they would never do a sequel, and then it was so good that they're like, oh, well, we're going to put this in theaters. This
And-
movie's fucking amazing.
Fuck
And
yeah.
then it was, of course, that.
That whole thing with the safety cones. Oh my god, dude! I
Masterful.
love that scene.
The whole thing is front to back. It's awesome.
And then the airport. Oh my
Incredible.
god!
Incredible.
Do you guys
And then,
remember the PlayStation game?
I
Toy
played
Story?
all of those.
yeah, I had a bunch of Toy Story games, actually. A lot of them
Really?
were sick. I had, not a bunch, but I've had multiple.
I had
over the
Walt
course of
Disney
time.
World Racing.
I
for
think I only played
PlayStation
one.
That shit was so good.
Were you toy sized and you had to go around Andy's room and like
Yeah, you're
solve
in Andy's,
problems and
this
stuff?
House. You end up in the garage.
Yeah, but it's like each level is like you getting through a room.
Yeah.
Yeah, that game's awesome.
But then,
was so hard.
What's it called? Kingdom Hearts, dude. Toy Story levels, amazing.
I
it was
bet.
like playing those games again. It was
Kingdom
so
Hearts. I
cool.
never got into those, but
I
trying.
haven't even gotten into
Yeah,
the newest
I'm not
one.
weeb
It's
enough.
a lot. It's a lot of work.
I don't wear enough streetwear.
And trip pants
Yeah.
and streetwear. You know,
it's a lot
I
of-
used to
lot of-
wear.
gotta be
um,
local. Or
what are
you're
those
not-
pants?
Yeah.
What the
Jinko. I used to wear Jinko in elementary school
Me
because I
too.
just thought the guy on it was sick. I didn't
love
realize that it
those
was like
pants.
fucking. What are they?
insane clown.
Juggalo
costume.
pants. Yeah, I didn't realize they were Juggalo pants. I was just like, this
I
guy's
used to
pretty
have
cool.
them, Yeah.
Oh, the okay.
It's JNKO.
CO, I think.
CO. Yeah, you're right. It's CO.
Yeah.
Never had those.
I had like
Yeah, I mean,
3 pairs
good.
of them. It's ridiculous. Though, and then that was the transition to skinny jeans.
Well, now
Yep.
Justice only wears True Religion.
True Religion and Dickies.
Yeah,
Tight.
can't go wrong.
I don't know what I'm wearing. I just get whatever's at like a
Yeah, we get it.
Walmart.
Any pants fit me.
They all fit because I'm so trim.
At least I have a
You know what
butt.
I've been doing? I've been bouldering. You guys like bouldering?
What does that mean? Like flipping them over?
No, like you just climb on these walls. It's like rock climbing. They call it bouldering now.
No,
Oh,
it's
like
called rock
artificial
climbing.
rock
Call
climbing
it
walls?
rock climbing.
It's so much fun.
That's cool.
You can't wear jeans though.
I don't like that that's a
Ah,
trend
yeah, I don't
now.
Think that you can.
What are we doing with these trends? Rock climbing was a thing in the 90s. We're going to try to act like we're going to bring it back.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
stupid.
Yeah,
I think it
it's
seems
a good
fun.
idea.
Why? Go
I don't
climb
know.
a real thing.
Why?
It's dangerous.
Why are you
as
paying money to
fuck.
climb a fake thing?
Because I took
It's
it
dumb.
took me
Only
5 minutes to drive
$89 a
there.
month.
Is it really that much money?
Yeah,
Well, it's
That's
because it's in the
so
gym.
much money.
that's so fair.
It's part
That
of the
is
gym,
so
right?
much money.
You got a gym, a yoga studio. You got
yeah,
classes.
It's not just rock
you got
climbing for $80. It's like it's part of the gym.
Stop trying to act like that's a good deal. You get
I
swindled
just
into
got
fucking anything,
hired.
clearly.
89?
Jesus Christ. Are you out of your fucking
I'm just
mind?
saying, if you
Dude.
sign right now,
My
I
car
can-
insurance is less than that by a
No
lot.
commitment. You don't gotta stay committed either.
No,
Why would you?
I
want
would
that?
never. I wouldn't want to pay for one. That's not worth 1 month.
Not even.
You can go climb real things for free.
Where can
No,
I do
you
that in the
can't.
vicinity?
A tree.
you
Climb
gotta
a tree.
you gotta buy the ropes, the hooks.
You don't
the
need any of
car,
that to climb a
the
tree.
drive.
Just don't fall.
What if I fall?
Yeah, you don't need any money
What if you
you're
fall
just
at the
great.
thing?
There's safety wear in place.
You're
There's
on a
safety in
harness?
place.
Yeah.
Yes. It's
Well,
like
then
a
what's the point? Just get on,
55-foot
just get on a fucking
wall.
stairmaster, dude. What's the difference? You're
Well,
not actually doing anything.
It's
man.
different.
You're up on the. Up
I
on
get
the
it, but if
ceiling.
you're on a harness, you're not. It means that nothing is actually happening.
Well,
That's not
no,
true.
they-
You're
they-
not actually climbing anything.
Yes,
Yeah,
you are.
The harness is.
I'm not saying that the harness is assisting you. It is assisting you mentally. You're not actually climbing anything. You're not putting in the real force it would normally take and like the actual effort it would take, because you know nothing bad could happen. So what's the difference? Just get on a stairmaster. It's the same level of climb. Just
not.
fucking work your arms while you do it. How do you know? What do you
Something bad
know?
could still happen. You could like fall.
not the
and even if
same.
you don't
What do
hit
you
the
know?
ground, you
Prove
could
it.
spin and hit the wall.
What do you know? You've never been on a mountain.
Yes, I have. The fuck are you telling me where I've been? I've been on many mountains across this great nation
You
of ours.
climbed up like a straight wall?
That's not what you asked. You said I've never been on a mountain, which is incorrect.
Okay, let me rephrase it. You've never free climbed a mountain?
No, why would I do that?
Because it's dangerous.
Neither have you.
I never said I have.
So what's the point?
That's why we do it indoors.
Yes.
But that's not.
That is my
But that's
point.
a fake thing. You're not doing anything.
Yeah, but
Use your imagination.
it's a
But
game.
okay, you could use your imagination and not pay $80 a month, and you could pretend you're doing anything anytime you want. What are you talking about?
Is there an appropriate price point, or you think it's
So
super
$20
price?
a month, sure. Then it doesn't matter.
But do you think that we're only talking about just the rock?
It doesn't
climbing?
matter. Why the fuck would you pay $80 a month to go to a gym? It doesn't matter. That's too much money.
If your gym has rock climbing,
Who fucking cares? You go to a
Older.
playground. They have that shit for kids.
yeah, but you're gonna. Catch
Those are not
these,
weight
so you can't
bearing
be around these kids.
by any means.
How do you know? It's dumb,
Have you
bro.
seen a kid?
You're falling
They're
for a
60
fad.
pounds.
So congratulations. You're paying $80 a
For
month.
only 89.
Yeah, and how many times?
89.
How many times have you gone?
Oh, I don't have a
About
membership.
89 times.
Well, shut the fuck up. All right, problem solved.
That's how you buy.
I
a
don't
gym
have one
membership
yet,
Right there.
but
You're
now
not
that we've
gonna
had
get
this
one.
discussion, I'll probably try it. At
I hope
least
you do.
once.
You know what? You should sign up.
That is going to
Yeah,
be
and
rare.
I will
would
let
love
you know.
You let
and
me
the
know your
listeners at
progress.
home everything.
When I get to the top, I'm gonna ring that bell. I'm gonna call you up FaceTime just so you can see it too.
There's no bell.
Me at the
but
top of
yeah.
my roof. There's no bell.
There's no bell.
Yeah, they saw you coming, kid. $89 a month. Jesus.
It's just like this fucking drug deal all over again, you know?
Oh yeah. Off air, we found out that Justice is getting fucking. He's basically paying like store price for weed.
It's a damn shame.
They told me it was good.
For those out of state, you don't buy weed from the state.
Don't let this happen to you.
You get it from a guy.
You gotta call the guy.
Yeah, you call the guy, he sells it for less. They want $300 an ounce. Woo. At the stove.
At the store.
That's how much I paid.
So much I paid to change my
It's
oil.
how
A little
much you
bit
paid.
less.
It's terrible. A little bit, just a little though, just a tad, just
Not
a
by
tad
much,
Hamilton.
but
You ever
not-
see Win a Date with Tad Hamilton?
No.
It's
Who's
terrible. Don't see it.
Oh.
George,
Josh
have you seen-
Duhamel, I think, and Topher Grace. It was like Topher Grace's first movie after he quit that '70s
Josh
show,
Duhamel.
and it was immediately like, wow, what a mistake.
Have you guys seen the show Las Vegas?
Yes, it's not good.
Ridiculous.
Do you
Yeah.
like Because
Horrible.
of Winn-Dixie?
What is that?
George doesn't
Is that a
read.
movie?
Yeah.
They made it into a movie. Yeah.
It's a book, too.
Is it good?
No.
I
I
like
was
it.
asking because it's not a good movie, but I thought maybe you'd like it.
No, I haven't seen it. Maybe I like it.
George likes when dogs die.
What?
Yeah. I fuck. Ooh.
He fucking hates dogs.
That's
He's-
why I don't mind spoilers. I just want to know before I spend $10. Is this dog gonna die?
Yeah, he's seen John Wick a lot of times, and only the first scene.
And I don't get it. I don't get why
Does the
he's so
dog
mad.
die?
He
in
just
the
watches
first
the
scene?
dog get
Why is
murdered.
he so mad?
Have
Yeah.
you never seen John Wick?
No.
Oh, you got to see John Wick, dude. You'll freak out. I still haven't seen the second one, which means I haven't seen the third one, which I'm able to watch.
Have you ever seen
It's frustrating.
Constantine? Because
No, I
John
don't- I
Wick
don't
is
wanna watch
just
Constantine.
Constantine sped up. It's the same. Just a sullen
Constantine's
Keanu
about
Reeves.
supernatural stuff,
Yeah, sure.
so it's not the same.
Watch it. It's effectively the same
It's
thing, but a
not.
little.
You could just say
slower.
that about an action movie starring Keanu Reeves. You could say The Matrix is the same as John
for every
Wick.
single
then.
one except for Speed. Yes, I can say that. Yeah. I guarantee you, it's just a little.
You a big
Any
Point Break guy? I
Keanu
feel
Reeves
like you would
movie.
love Point Break.
I'm Team Swayze, but yeah,
Oh, are you Team Swayze?
I don't know. All I know about Point Break is Swayze was maybe in it. I don't even know that.
I think it was those two.
You know, okay, then now I know that, and that's all I
That
know.
movie's pretty cool, man.
You like
is
surfing?
Is it good?
Yeah.
He's a big
Yeah.
surfer guy.
Have you? Oh, I've never surfed ever.
I like Lords of Dogtown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Garbage. That movie's trash.
Fuck yeah! George and Justice for the Lords of Dogtown. That's
Yeah, those guys are cool.
yeah.
You're saying you don't like the movie at all?
I don't like the movie. No.
I mean, the movie wasn't the best, but I mean, I
It
don't
was
watch anything
bad.
with skateboarding in it. Really, I watched Grind like 1,000 times. That movie
That movie
sucks.
sucks.
I never
You ever see
seen
Deck Dogs?
it. No.
I don't think so.
Is
You
it
gotta
a
watch
skateboarding
Deck
movie?
Dogs. It's an Australian skateboarding movie. It's really good.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah,
I think it's with a Z.
Deck Dogs.
It's dope.
Grind.
It's really good. Unlike What's Up Rockers, which is garbage.
The fuck is that?
It's a
I guess I
terrible
don't know
movie.
any skate movies.
Yeah, because you're not fucking about it. You're a fucking poser.
I
Skate
guess
movies
so.
are alright. Skate movies are whack. Skate videos are better.
You ever see Street Dreams?
don't
I
think
haven't.
so.
It's free on YouTube, though. We should watch it.
What is that?
That's Rob Dyrdek's independently financed movie that he made during Robin Big.
Oh my god.
Or
Bobby
during
Light.
Fantasy
Can we
Factory?
take a moment to talk about Bobby Light?
Love Bobby Light.
He's the greatest
best episode
fictional
of the
character
show.
ever. Bobby
Yeah.
Light. So
I don't
the
remember
Robin
it.
Big
Bobby
show,
Light
he did
gonna
a,
do you right.
yeah, he did a bit where he just made himself like a singer. He just like he went and got a wig. Everything.
We'll watch it. I actually have. I think I have a season, possibly 2 seasons of Robin Big. I picked it up at a Goodwill.
That's a good deal.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Buy your
God
DVDs,
willing.
ladies and gentlemen. What happens when the internet fails? What do you do?
Cry and mostly I give up because what else is it? You
It's not
can't hear
gonna
us.
Fail.
It might.
No.
It might. We don't
Not
have
if you
Google
buy
Fiber.
Dogecoin.
Oh, one
It's not
thing.
gonna fail. We'll just be denied access.
Justice is heavily invested in Dogecoin. I am sad.
Invest. We're getting it up to 1 before the end of 2021.
The worst thing about the Chiefs losing is that Kansas City will be less fun when we go there soon.
Oh.
When we go back.
fuck.
We're going back to KC.
That shit was so.
Love it
dope.
there. I'm going to get some ribs.
Is everyone gonna be like a little sad? Is that why?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I just think that there just won't be excitement there. It'll just be exactly how it was last time when we just went in the middle of time.
They're just gonna have that empty look behind their eyes.
I just think that there is a chance because we'll be there in like 3 weeks ish. So I feel like the residual Super Bowl win would still be
2
going
and a
on. Like
half.
Tampa's gonna be lit forever.
3 weeks from now,
you
we'll
get-
be down there right now.
Are you gonna be wearing shirts for the winning team?
Yeah, we're gonna wear Buck shirts down
Please.
there and see if we get jumped.
Yeah.
They'll fuck us up probably. They're about it.
I never understood that. Like really fucking
We're
somebody
gonna go
up
to
for
Patrick
liking a
Mahomes'
different
house and we're gonna tell him.
Like,
he
Dude, you're the
sucks.
worst.
Team. What?
You familiar with Nazis?
Yeah.
They're not a good team. We didn't like them.
They don't just play a little sport.
Oh, they played a little sport.
They don't just. They do a bunch more weird shit that's terrible. Yeah. It's easy to do that.
You don't know what the Eagles do. Fuck the Eagles, bro. You're gonna try to tell me that you would
No.
look an Eagles fan in the face and be like, "I respect you"? No chance. Fuck the
kill you.
Eagles.
Yeah,
Fuck
but-
Philly. I've drowned the whole city in the river.
Talking a ton of shit is one thing. That makes sense. But like literally.
Well, when you
Check out
liter-
that shirt, bro.
Well, you know who literally fights people? Eagles fans, and that's because they get belligerently drunk and they treat people like shit because they're dog shit people.
I don't think I'm an Eagles fan. I think I'm an Eagles fan.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Fuck the Eagles. They suck, and
But
we're
the
gonna
fans,
we're gonna
keep it
trade
up,
for their
guys.
quarterback,
Keep it
and
up.
we're gonna suck.
Who's their quarterback?
Even worse. Carson Wentz, he was the worst quarterback in the league, and we're going to give up our first-round picks for him for no reason.
Wow.
And we're going to eat up his massive contract that's going to destroy the team for the next, 8 years.
Yep.
That sounds like fun.
So basically,
Yeah,
we're
it's
switching
nonsense.
back
It's
to
the worst thing of all time. So with that, I like to end on sad Bears notes, so that this is good in tune with the rest of my episodes.
Fuck yeah.
We're in at a good point. We're deep into Joe Rogan time territory here, so this is a nice extendo blunt for everybody. You know, hope you hate it. Don't really care. We were wild on this one, so enjoy. Again, sorry if the sound isn't great. Well, it'll be better in the future. And we'll talk next week. So, Georgie boy, thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me. This has been a blast.
Justice, thanks for coming back. You smell?
Exponential dick only.
There he is. Happy Valentine's Day, sis.
Quantum
Fuck
realms.
me up. Well, let's get some shit going. Where are we going next?
We're gonna go eat some pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we'll talk to you, somethings. You sweet little baby boys out there.
Y'all smell like fucking trash, just like me. Get with it.
Just remember, I are fat, you are fat, we are fat. Calculator.